Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on GHT Talk. It's Tuesday, April the 2nd, 2024. On the countdown is day number 55 since Joseph Yuma Boyka declared his assets without publication on February the 8th, 2024. If you join us for the very first time, we say welcome to you. On this podcast, we insist we will be civil with one another. There must be no curse words, no insults, no profanities of any sort, any kind. If you do, we'll just block you. So instead of creating a fake profile to come back, just be civil with all of us and yourself. So invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. For our hot topics tonight, developing story. GHT Talk Digging Deeper Department has uncovered a plot by Joseph Yuma Boyka, governor of Liberia operatives, to, in quotation marks, plant drugs on Champ Weah and have him arrested to implicate President Weah. And of course, who else is targeted or involved? Let's dig deeper. Stay with me. Black Sand whistleblower. A woman in Marshall has alarmed that the Chinese are illegally mining black sand on her property in Marshall. In a video, she showed bags of black sand stocked and ready to be shipped. Who are those Chinese that are involved? How did they obtain their licenses to mine sand or minerals in Liberia? What are the importance of black sand? Let's dig deeper. Also coming up, hundreds face dismissals. The Joseph Yuma Boyka administration is planning on dismissing hundreds of Liberians from various ministries and agencies on grounds that there's no money in the budget to pay them. But information gathered says otherwise. There was over $2.7 million allocated in the 2024 budget that was removed by the JNB administration. Another digging deeper story tonight. Also coming up, our team of analysts and panelists are all lined up tonight to deliver on the goods, on the news, on the information for decision-making purposes. Assets return, harassments in, Supreme Court issues stay order, and many other stories we are working for you tonight. We invite you to invite others. Don't go nowhere, be my guest.
There's some of we have 10 children, no husband, to even help us to sustain our children. That on the side what we're sending, that Susu can help us to pay our rent, to pay our children's school fee. But the government, people come here and they tell us that we should leave the sidewalk. And once the seven able to sort of be careful with the water side, the poo water running from China Benny. They're not putting effort to clear the poo. Yeah, beyond Central Bay, or in the car, the necklace, nana, and not in the car, on the car. Yeah, all the Ferrat necklace, they can occupy the car. The government see that one. But with the innocent people, why we know our job facility, our children on a high school in college, now the business would do not sustain our children. Just like Waka Kindo care and they can rescue. What I say we should vote for our children. They don't want our children future. They cannot damage our children future. If they love the citizen, if they don't want riot, police or soldier, nobody can stop us because our well we get our daily bread from. None of the brown men, they're not supporting children with a mother, with a husband, with everything in the home. That some of us will not educated at the business backing us. So when they temper around us, their body will pull. Some of us will not of our weapon. We're going to medicine man. Was when you come into our market, we'll blind your eye. We will cripple you. Papa signal will whistle on you because we fell out with that nonsense in their country. Yeah, you think I can rescue them? Want to kill or slow them? Not getting there. So security, they keep my police, they keep me around with celebrity. They cannot get our awareness for now until the 7. They want to see us on the street. That's it, but you don't get nobody job facility. And now on the street, the people from the federal office they can come by our son. Our people making it. Yeah. And that blessing will not belonging in market. Now along the street, and I market or say woman in a general market. Say Liberia was funny. All over the world, Great America, they started on the street. Africa, they started on the street. That they Liberia, why they improve that they want to suppress up on the street. Our children on a high school in college. Now the business will do not sustain our children. Just like Waka Kindo care and they can rescue. What I say we should vote for our children future. They don't want our children future. They cannot damage our children future. If they love the citizen, if they don't want riot, police or soldier, nobody can stop us because now where we get our daily bread from. Not in the car, on the car road. They all the Ferrat necklace, they can occupy the car road. The government see that one. But with the innocent people, why we know our job facility, our children on a high school in college, now the business will do not sustain our children. Just like Waka Kindo care and they can rescue. What I say we should vote for our children future. They don't want our children future. They cannot damage our children future. If they love the citizen, if they don't want riot, police or soldier, Nobody can stop us because of where we get our daily bread from. None of the brown men, they're not supporting children with their mother, with their husband, with their everything in the home. That some of us will not educated at the business backing us. So when they temper around us, temper will pull. Some of us will not.
That's why you have to protect it. If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of the country. You will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of the country. If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of the country. You will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of the country. Because if you do it, that's the end of the country. Because if you do it, that's the end of the country. You have to protect it. If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of the country. We're not going to allow that to happen. Because if you do it, that's the end of the country. We're not going to allow that to happen.
But still, this is the first meeting, and I'm hoping that we can continue to find ways to engage.
Yeah.
I've been sent on behalf of the administration of Ministry of State. I would like to firstly apologize to you. We know most of you on the supplementary payroll, from what we understand, for the last 2 months have been unable to get paid. We have. Wait, I'm matched there now. And I for the past 3 months, I've not been able to take pay. This has been a concern for us since we took over in February. When we took over in February, we were informed that you had not taken pay for January yet. And we contacted the ministry for that. And they informed us that there was no budget allotment for our supplementary payroll. Apparently, in the past, there was some arrangement that they used to make to get money from other places to pay for supplementary. But with this budget that they passed, they did not make any allotment for it. So since February, we have been engaging with the Ministry of Finance to ask whether there is a possibility that they can source funding for our supplementary payroll. As at yesterday, I met the Deputy Minister of Budget at Finance, and they informed us that even if they are able to raise the money for the 3 months that they...
That's why you have to protect it. If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of the country. We're not going to allow that to happen.
They come and say they came to rescue us, but they came to kill us slowly. There's some of us, we have 10 children, no husband, to even help us to sustain our children. That on the side what we're sending, that Susu can help us to pay our rent, to pay our children's school fee. But they come here, people come here around, they tell us that we should leave the sidewalk. And once of the 7 area, they sort of be careful with. They want us, they poo-poo water running from China Penny. They're not putting effort to clear the poo-poo. Yeah, beyond Central Bay, or in the car road, the necklace, and not in the car, on the car road. Yeah, all the Ferrat necklace, they can occupy the car road. They come in and see that one. But with the innocent people, why we know our job facility, our children on a house in college, now the business we're doing to sustain our children. Just like Waka King to kill and they can rescue. Why they say we should vote for our children fisher? They don't want our children fisher. They can damage our children fisher. If they love the citizen, if they don't want riot, police or soldier, nobody can stop us. Because now where we get our daily bread from? None of the brown men, they're not supporting children with a mother, with a husband, with everything in the home. That some of us were not educated at the business backing or so when they tap around or tap by them with boo. Some of us will not of our weapon. We're gonna melody man was when you come into our market, we'll plan your eye, we will grip on you, Papa and signal will whistle on you because we fell out with that nonsense in their country. Yeah, you say I can rescue and they want to kill or slow them. That killing them. So security, they keep my police, they keep my around with celebrity, they keep not get our awareness for now until the 7, they want to see you on the street. That's why you don't get nobody job for Saturday. And they're on the street, that people from the federal office can come by our son. I want people making it. Yeah. And I that business will not belonging in market. Now along the street, and I market or say women in a general market. Say Liberia was funny. All over the world, the great America, they started on the street. Africa, they started on the street. Now then Liberia, why can improve? Now they want to suppress up on the street.
You keep watching. Yeke Koliba and Joseph Walker part 1. You keep watching, it will start. I brought my complaint here. They put me to go read complaint. They gave my letter. I came here before they started finding my letter. Joseph Walker, you and myself, part 1 will start. And the real part 1 will start between Joseph Walker and myself. You keep watching it.
Once the police is
Here before they started finding my letter, Joseph Walker, you and myself, part 1 will start. And the real part 1 will start between Joseph Walker and myself. You keep watching it.
Once the police is saying,
no, the police not get into my case. Boss friend, the police said my case are not nothing. They get interested.
so it mean they throw it out?
Look, Joseph Walker, you and myself, part 1 will start. And the real part 1 will start between Joseph Walker and myself. You keep watching it.
Once the police is saying,
no, the police not get into my case. Boss friend, the police said my case are not nothing. They get interested.
so it mean they throw it out?
Look, let me tell you something. Joseph Walker will know why I brought him to power. I didn't bring him to power for court cases to be overlooked. But you know what? Joseph Walker and myself, we will start part 1 between Joseph Walker taking me for Joe. You think I brought him to power to be foolish and irresponsible? Part 1 will start. You keep watching. Joseph Walker and myself, we will start part 1 between Joseph Walker taking me for Joe. You think I brought him to power to be foolish and irresponsible? Part 1 will start. You keep watching it.
You brought an official complaint now.
Irresponsible. Part 1 will start. You keep watching it.
You brought an official complaint now. The police is saying.
Part 1 will start. You keep watching it.
You brought an official complaint now. The police is saying.
Boss man.
The police is saying they don't have interest in your case.
We all did that thing. I said Joseph Walker and myself, part 1 will start. You keep watching. Joseph Walker and myself. My man, I will deal with Joseph Walker. And Joseph Walker is already irresponsible and reckless. My man, I don't want to start my press conference now.
When are you going to start this?
Please call the lab up. Let's start the process. Joseph Walker and Yeke.
Beats.
I say, come for me. Give me your love, I could conquer me. I be a man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together. But you, I say, come for me. Give me your love, I could conquer me. I be a man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together.
They take away that you come for me, oh. Yeah, you come for me. Take away that you come for me, oh. Yeah, you come for me. They take away that you come for me, oh. Yeah, you come for me. Take away that you come for me, oh. Yeah, you come for me.
Girl, I want you hold me. This kind of love is never boring.
Show me.
Baby girl, I'm ready to follow.
Follow.
It's gonna be just you and I till we can die. Nobody else, you my shorty. We could stay together till the end.
I'm coming.
Call me whenever you need me.
I'm coming.
I'ma be your baby for life. I'm gonna try to make you smile.
Angelina, my temperature.
It's rising, it's rising, it's rising for you. Rising for you, my baby. Angelina, my temperature. It's rising, it's rising, it's rising for you.
Something for me, you, my baby. Oh.
I say, come for me.
Give me a love that they conquer me.
I be a man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together. But you, I say, come for me. Give me a love that could conquer me. I be a man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together.
They take away that you come for me, oh.
There you conquer me.
Take away that you come for me, oh. Yeah, you come for me. They take away that you come for me, oh. Yeah, you come for me. Take away that you come for me, oh. Yeah, you come for me. Little girl, baby girl, can you dance for me, oh? Dance for me, oh. The way you rock and shake it, baby girl, can you dance for me, oh? Dance for me, oh. I said, my you, baby girl, can you dance for me, oh? See the way you rock and shake it, baby girl, can you dance for me, oh? Yeah, girl, I wanna tell you something.
Today, you my sweetie.
Today, you my sweetie.
Sweetie, don't come from you.
Nobody wanna see us together.
But it don't matter. But it don't matter. No. But you, I say, come for me.
Give me a love that they conquer me.
I be a man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together. But you, I say, come for me. Give me a love that could conquer me. I be a man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together.
They make a way that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me.
Take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. Take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. Take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. Take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. Take away that you conquer me, oh.
Yeah, you conquer me.
Little girl, baby girl, can you dance for me, oh?
Dance for me, oh.
The way you rock and shake it, baby girl, can you dance for me, oh? Dance for me, oh. I said, my you, baby girl, can you dance for me, oh? See the way you rock and shake it, baby girl, can you dance for me, oh? Yeah, girl, I wanna tell you something. Today, you my beauty. Today, you my sweetie. Sweetie, don't come from you. Nobody wanna see us together.
But it don't matter. But it don't matter. No. But you, I say, come for me. Give me your love that could conquer me. I be a man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together. But you, I say, come for me. Give me your love that could conquer me. I be a man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together.
They take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. Take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. They take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. Take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. Baby, bring your body, come and mama. Girl, I want you come over and mama. Baby, bring your body, come and mama. Girl, I want you come over and mama.
gun in your hand. I like you command full out the say what follow that. They don't want after the whole woman and they not after yet. And I was never reporting them. So who let go? They don't call me honorable. They were calling me. They were calling me. Monday, a banana video. Renato, don't we have to go? What you do? Renato, don't we have to go to where the piano? Renato, don't we go to where the piano? Renato, I don't we go to the piano. The men of the question. See the police in the Renato, I got to pretend to what they're not crying. Renato, we said no Ebola. They not call it down there on the river. They not we. The Baba Mobi, the Master Dictacy, we should know Baba, and go to heaven, now we are here. They not we are the Ghana open the Bible, Mamma Revelation for 6, for 2. For 2, the Ghana, they were there. They said that we're not finished. The Indian men of the West Road, the sisters, will take it. That was Messiah. That was never your daddy.
You better go repent.
Never get it money, man. From Revelation 18. Yes, we can saw your book with. Yes, we can saw your book with. We get your daddy out. Disobedient to power, your daddy out. Say Jesus, everybody want that. Say Jesus, whatever Jesus ever so good, I want that. Your daddy out. Whatever Jesus ever so good, I want that. Your daddy out. Whatever Jesus ever so good, I want that. Your daddy out. We're going to our that will never go heavy. What if we're back to the master of Messiah? Then what to our chief commander Joseph your baptized with the very asshole will not baptize you. Whatever we believe in John 3:16. Grab your head. For God to love the world, I gave you to daddy son. Now, whosoever believe in him shall not perish or have everlasting. Your baptized with the very asshole will not baptize you. Whatever we believe in John 3:16. Grab your head. For God to love the world, I gave you not believe. The Indian men of the West Road, the sisters, will take it. That was Messiah. That was never your daddy out. Your daddy out. Your daddy out. Your daddy out. Oh, that the money paid in the hand, they never get the money, mother. This is from Revelation 18. Yes, we can saw your book with. We get your daddy out. Disobedient to power, your daddy out. Say Jesus, everybody want that. Say Jesus, whatever Jesus ever so good, I want that. Your daddy out. To go heavy. What if we're back to the master of Messiah? Then what to our chief commander Joseph your baptized with the very asshole will not baptize you. Whatever we believe in John 3:16. Grab your head. For God to love the world, I gave you to the daddy son.
Well, folks, good evening and welcome to another exciting edition of the program here at Liberia First On Ht Talk. Of course, I'm your host and announcer, Wild Michael Gilmer. We broadcast from Detroit, Michigan. We got a great show coming up for all of us here. So invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. It's day number 55 since Joseph Yuma Boyka declared his assets without declaring or making it public to the Liberian people. What is he hiding? If you join us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you. On this podcast, we insist to be civil with one another. There will be no curse words, no insults of any kind, no profanities. If you don't like what we say, what we do here, we ask you to move to another channel. Switch the channel. You can always come back again, okay? Of course, I'm your host and announcer, Wild Michael Gilman, bidding you a pleasant, great evening. Welcome wherever you are joining us from. And of course, we are broadcasting live and direct from Detroit, Michigan. We've been joined in studio by one of our senior analysts, Delano Tamasa, all the way there from Bismarck, North Dakota. Tamasa, good evening to you and welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, the wise man, thank you so much. I'm doing really good. I'm doing great.
Right.
It's always a great honor to come on the global stage and to hang out with the wise man and other panelists, and
Absolutely.
it is good, whenever, I see my two beautiful sisters, Rosalind and Rachel, it's just a great thing. It's just a great thing,
Yes,
the
yes,
legs,
yep.
my bigger nephew, A.B. Conan, the parliamentarian, Arthur Solo,
Senior.
and then when you say don't try it, then you're talking about the man from Florida,
Yeah. Jerome Gilman.
Jerome Gilman.
Yeah.
But it's just a great thing. It's great to always be on the global stage.
No doubt.
I had a really tough week. But it was great. It was great that we went through as a family.
Right.
I'm so grateful to just extend my gratitude to all of you, the wise men, members of the panelists, even our people who continue to send messages of condolences to me and my family.
Right.
I just want to say we are so grateful for all of those messages that came in.
No
But it
doubt.
was a great week. It was a great week. And also it coincided with the Triumph Good Friday,
And Easter
coupled with
Sunday.
the Resurrection Sunday,
Yeah.
Monday, and today is Tuesday. And coming
Right.
up on the global stage and to do the work that our people deserve to understand, know, and to hear from us. I think it's a national call. It's a privilege to always be on this platform to share our views, the way we see things, and to just bring the truth on the table, the whole truth on
Absolutely.
the table to our people. But it's a great honor, the Watchman, to always be with you and the rest of the team. And
Absolutely.
let me
It's
say
great.
hi there to our people that are following us as well. We
Right.
honor you. Thank you for always tuning in to listen to us. We are grateful for that.
No doubt. Thank you very much, Delano Tamasa. It's great to have you on as well, as always. And of course, continue to have our sympathies, remain strong and courageous. We'll talk to you. Miss Wenley, Switzerland.
In the house.
How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, Delano. How you doing?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
Right.
thank you so much.
And my deepest sympathy again to the family.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Mr. Gilman, how you doing yourself?
Great. How's your word? How goes your word? Your social media word and Switzerland world, Liberia world.
My
How goes
world
everything with you?
is not easy to tell you the truth.
Right.
Opening up the page, the social media page, and you see a whole lot of stories that are so not friendly and so depressing, and they
So
don't look,
depressing.
yeah, they don't look
Yeah.
hopeful, like there's hope or anything. And you want to turn the page, open your screen, and
Right.
be like, oh, guess what?
Right.
The poor people are going to be getting their jobs back, or those civil servants are going to be getting their jobs
Wha-
back. But
Yeah.
it's a fantasy,
It's
you
a
know.
fantasy.
It's a
It's
fantasy.
something that is done, dusted, sealed. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
yeah.
not going to happen.
It's
No.
it's 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 it's, it's just no. It's nothing to
It's
be
nothing
happy
going to
about.
happen.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then with all of the different stories, the witch hunt stories and plots, and people plotting, doing setups, and I mean, what do they really want to do?
What do they want to do? What do they wish to achieve?
Yes, with
To
all
lay
this,
off hundreds and thousands of people. What do they wish to achieve? That's
right?
that's the question. And it behooves each and every one of us to answer to that question.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yes,
Mieta Da is responding to that the last song we played by that guy.
the devil got the money.
Yeah, they say, oh my God, the devil got the money. She a big prayer person.
But
She listened to that.
I must say, Miata is a fighter, right? She
Yeah.
sits in the background, but she bombard everybody.
Everybody.
Miata is a fighter. Miata, keep up the good work, man. So like, I just shake my head. I said, look at the godly woman here. She's so godly,
Yeah.
but hey, a fire for
Emmanuel,
fire.
bro, they lied to we. They lied to we.
They lie to
They
we.
lied
They
to we.
lie
Yeah.
to we. Mhm. Mm.
Amy Black,
Yeah,
welcome to you.
so
She says, Amy Black is here. Welcome to you.
welcome, girl.
I'm telling
But
you,
yeah, Mr. Gilmore, to all our panelists, welcome and thanks for following. And this is for everybody.
this
This
is
is
for everybody. Yeah.
everybody
Everybody.
involvement. This is, you know, when I compare the opposition from the past opposition, the current opposition,
Yeah.
that's a huge difference.
A very vast different.
It's so huge, Mr.
Yeah.
Given. Not because I'm an opposition now, but when you weigh
Yeah.
the past stories, if you follow the stories on social media, because sometimes Facebook has a way of doing and bringing back, you know, old stories and people speaking from there, then and then you compare it to now, we are too far from those people.
Very, very, very.
And all of the things that they
No
used to say,
comparison,
no
Rosalind.
comparison.
No
All of the
comparison.
things that they used to say to the President Weah government
Yeah.
is total opposite
Very.
to what they're doing. They are doing the actual thing they were saying that President Weah was doing, that what they are doing.
That's what they are doing.
That they take the shade part, the witch hunting, the harassment, the bullying. None of that came in President Weah government.
No,
None. Look
nobody
what
was harassed.
look what we're going through.
There was no mass dismissals of people. Civil
No,
servants were not even dismissed.
no, they
You
were
know,
looking for
it was
solution.
those appointed by the president who were a little bit worried. Some of them stayed on the job. Some
Yes,
of them left. They didn't stay on the job. People replaced them, which
yeah,
is traditional. It's customary.
it's
If you
customary.
got the green letter from the president, you will get the pink letter one day.
Mm-hmm.
Eh? Yeah. If you don't want to be dismissed by the president, don't be appointed by the president.
Won't
You
be.
know, civil servants, there's a reason why we have the phrase, the name civil servants, or
Yeah,
being in civil service. People grow over time. They develop over time, working at a particular ministry, doing a particular job, and being promoted from place to place. You can start off as a messenger, as a sweeper, as a janitor, as a nobody. You just fetching water, or the people sending you. I know somebody that used to follow this platform. The guy was a messenger at it used to be called Rovia Bank in Monrovia on Carey Street.
Yeah, no name.
Rovia Bank.
It's between Carey and Lane.
Yeah,
Lane Street.
it's on Carey Street between I think between Lane and it's up the hill between Lane Street and going towards Lane Street and Johnson
Going
Street.
towards
Let's put it that
Benson.
way.
Going
Between
towards
Lane
Benson.
and Johnson Street.
And Johnson, yeah, okay.
Yeah, between Lane and Johnson, Rovia Bank was there.
Okay.
And this guy, my good friend, wife was working there as one of the managers, you know. And this guy was a messenger there. And sometimes the woman in the office was saying to go buy there. No, not Jacobo, but the woman business that will go. They were saying to the drugstore to go buy.
Oh,
An accident happened at the job.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right.
So he used to do everything.
He used to do everything. I'm telling you how people grow in positions.
That's
Okay.
right.
It's the same thing with the guy who is president of Comerica Bank today here in Michigan. The guy started off in the mail room.
Yeah.
Distributing mails to the various departments. He started off in the mail room.
Yeah, that's the work of a civil servant. That's right.
Okay. And he stayed in the mail room, went to school, got his education, began to get promotions here and there until he became president of the bank. Not
That's
branch president, but corporate president.
That's a wow.
All right. That's how people develop. They grow institutions. They develop the country. They develop themselves. They develop human capacity and what have you. But here we are. We have a 45 years experience, supposedly. 45 years experienced in government, and look at what's happening to our country. The fabric of our governance, the fabric of our democracy, the fabric of our laws, the constitution of the country, everything is in the dustbin.
Yeah.
Everything is being thrown away into the dustbin.
Yeah.
Okay, everything.
This, yeah.
You got people running helter-skelter for their jobs, for their lives, for everything. Just within less than 3 months of this government. They took over when? January 22nd. February 22nd. March 22nd. April 22nd makes them exactly 3 months. And then you will have 10 more days for his 100-day deliverable. We are waiting to see the miracle that will happen. Okay? We have a bunch of people who campaign ruthlessly, even stating that should they not win, it will be the end of this country. President Weah was graceful enough. Okay? He was graceful enough without the final results being announced. He conceded defeat.
Yeah.
He called Joseph Boakai and said, congratulations, you've won. We were on the radio in Freedom FM studio in Monrovia when we were analyzing the numbers that were announced that evening. And then AB and myself in studio, we just got the call. Oh, President Weah finished conceding defeat. Now your mug is right. I was thinking, why you put in front of you there? Now that your mug, you gotta put it to the side. Let me see you. Yeah.
I didn't even see the reflection.
The mug was covering half of you. I was thinking, what was it? Now that your mug, I got my una mug here. Yeah, dig it deeper.
I see it. Oh wow, okay. Dig it deeper.
Yeah.
I need one.
Yeah, you need one?
Yeah.
I'll ship you one.
Oh, good. Thank
you. Okay. President Weah conceded defeat in the name of peace to keep the country's peace and security. That he inherited this country from Boakai and Salif following years and years of 17,000 troops in the country.
Right.
And by the time President Weah would take over, that 17,000 troops had drawn down, and everybody left. $200 million that was infused in the economy every year, everything ceased. Properties, homes that were leased by these 17,000 people that were paying money into the economy, everything stopped, dry out, same day. Businesses that were servicing these people that they could go to and buy, restaurants, everything on a downturn. We managed this country. President Weah managed this country. He took it from the brinks of collapse because he told us he inherited an economy that was in a free fall. He inherited a broke government to the extent the Senate will invite Milton Weeks, who was governor of Central Bank at the time. When Ellen Sally said she left $150 million in the reserve, and Amara Conner said, Samuel Twe, stop whining. You're lucky you met $7 million. When we took over in 2012, we met what the thing name? Negative 26.6 million. Who turned over from 2011 in 2012? Who turned over? It was Unity Party receiving from Unity Party. So Unity Party ran the country amok. They ran the country in the grounds.
Yeah. In the dungeon.
In the dungeons. Okay. President Weah steadfastly held to the peace, unity, everything for the last 6 years. Turned this country over. Did not witch hunt anybody. Did not downsize, right-size people. He saw Liberianization in each and every human being.
Right.
Every citizen. Okay? He did not look at people differently. Okay? To the extent seditionists themselves were concerned about why is President Weah keeping XYZ in the government? Why is he keeping X amount of people in the government? These people are opposition.
Yeah, and that's what
he did not see them as such. He saw a group of people to help move the country forward.
Behold and behold.
Okay. Here we are. Boakai comes in, takes over, and as he stated, in that campaign stop in Lac, Grand Bassa County, it will be the end of Liberia if he doesn't win.
Mhm.
It will be the end of Liberia if Bouaka doesn't win.
Yeah.
Eh?
Mhm.
Those were the things that President Weah was thinking about. 20,000 votes, 25,000 votes, to the extent that our good Lord Jonathan, who was an observer
And a
representing
politician.
ECOWAS in Liberia, said, and I quote, good Lord Jonathan said, and I quote, Mr. President, what are you trying to teach us? We, the African leaders, are you trying to teach democracy 101? You are chasing 20,000, 25,000 votes. What are you trying to teach us? Eh? This is Joseph Boakai, my folks, people, telling the people of Grand Bassa County, yeah, Liberia, if he does not win election, it will be the end of Liberia.
Mhm. Loud and clear, he said.
It will be the end of Liberia. Take a look and take a listen.
That's why you have to protect it. If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. 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 That's why you have to protect it. If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
Okay? That's the end of this country. Do you think, from what we are seeing today in Liberia, do you think Joseph Boakai could have accepted anything less than a win?
No.
Eh?
Nope.
No way, Rosalind.
Nope.
No way. Okay? Do you think, from what we are seeing today, do you think Joseph Boakai and his group of gangsters would have accepted a narrow win as they did? 17,000 votes from the CDC? They were never going to accept it.
Never.
They were never going to accept it. And under no condition, they would have considered defeat.
That's all.
And because of what they know, that we know, okay, because of what we now know from their actions, to put people down, to dismiss, to fire, to sack people, all in the name of securing 2029. They've started the war, the battle for 2029.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you see all of these mass dismissals going on.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised with information we are gathering just tonight that the 700 or more, 750 or more from the executive mansion, the group from Ministry of Health, from education, from finance, from everywhere around the government that they are dismissing people. Don't be surprised if half of the government is dismissed. Half of the civil servants that are working in government. Don't be surprised if they are dismissed. It could be in the thousands, tens of thousands.
400,000.
Systematically, they will put people down. and bring in their people and pay them. Brecker said he will cut people pay. He will cut civil servants in half. Okay? He said he will cut civil servants in half. And because the CDC came in and these people, they hired these people, and these people assigned salaries unto themselves. I don't know what the White Unity Party did for the 12 years before George Weah.
Apparently.
Okay? He said he will cut people that we don't need all of that. His exact words: we don't need all of that. We're going to cut everything. Okay? I said something. Let me show you the proof. For those of you who have not seen this, I said something about Americana and the budget. And while looking for Joseph Boaga video, I saw the piece, and I want to share it with you. This is Americana here.
He said it don't let me.
Yeah, this is Americana, and this is what he wrote to Samuel Weah. All right, and in quotation marks, our finance minister is whining about meeting only 7 million in the government of Liberia's consolidated account, CA, in June 2018, after an election year spending. He's very lucky. In February 2012, we met a balance of negative $26.6 million. 19 million overdraft to fund the 2011 elections, 7 million bridge finance to National Port Authority. We paid it down to CBL in 6 months. Dr. Saye met zero. The consolidated account is not a savings account. It's a checking account out of which expenses are paid for the government of Liberia. Stop being a crybaby and deliver.
Okay.
Okay. That was Americana telling Samuel Weah, stop being a crybaby and deliver, which Samuel Weah did, such that the CDC government will leave over 40 million in a consolidated account and over 222 million in a reserve. Something that they didn't inherit when they took over. They inherited a broke government, a broke country, an economy in free fall. Absolutely, Matilda Stevens. But who was in power at that time when Americana took over? It was the same Unity Party. The same Unity Party.
Yeah.
Okay? It was the same Unity Party.
It was the same Unity Party.
Yeah. All right. So we've witnessed what these people are doing to plunge this country into confusion. Okay? That's all it is. Their actions and inactions are all intended to plunge this country in confusion, because you cannot have a mass layoff of civil servants and you think the people will not bounce back. Okay? You cannot do that. You cannot lay off hundreds of thousands of people and you think it's okay that they will not bounce back. All in the name of paving the way for 2029. That these people that you are laying off will not be in a position, in a capacity to help the CDC party to sustain themselves while being in opposition for the next 6 years. So you want to make sure that there's no source or sources of income into the party, because loyalists will pay their dues to the party to maintain the party, right? Amasa, you been there?
Of course.
Yeah. Loyalists
Yeah, no, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah. Loyalists will pay their fair share to maintain the party. Come what may. Besides that, the CDC was in opposition for 12 solid years, or maybe 13, 14 years before they will win election. You can't just say from 2005 because they had to come together before 2005 to form and organize and do all of that, and then bam, become a full-fledged party to contest 2005 elections and continue to be a political party in Liberia. Okay. Here is Joseph Boakai. Here is Joseph Boakai. I don't like to do my thing and don't show you the evidence. Here is Joseph Boakai talking about cutting down the civil servants. Okay, here is Boakai right here. Okay. Here is Boakai right here. Take a look and take a listen. Cut them down from the payroll. An instruction. And who was there with him?
Miata.
Gerolimic Matthew Weah, now information minister. Stephen Johnson, I think he got appointed too. Miata Famule, she was the inaugural chairperson, but she said she didn't handle the money that the first corruption started.
Vla.
Yeah, now Vla. Clark Edward Toomey, Laraman Shankin Yonton, they were all there with him. When he made a statement, we'll cut them down. We don't need all of that. We don't need all of that. We'll cut them down. Yeah. Take a look and take a listen here.
Where there used to be at least 100 people during our time, you got 500 sitting down, and they go with their assigned salaries out of structure completely. We're going to cut them down. You don't need all of these. We're going to cut them down. You don't need all of these. We're going to cut them down. You don't need all of these.
Look at Gerolimic Matthew Weah's head. When Boakai said we're going to cut them down, look at how he nods to that statement. We're going to cut them down. We don't need all of this. Look at how he nods his head in agreement.
We're going to cut them down. You don't need all of these public corporations. Cut them down. Make sure that the private sector functions.
How does the private sector function? We're going to cut them down. We don't need all of this. These people came with their own assigned salaries and what have you.
Where there used to be at least 100 people during our time, you got 500 sitting down, and they go with their assigned salaries out of structure completely. We're going to cut them.
Okay. He's saying where there was 100 people, you get 500 people that are there sitting down doing nothing.
Really?
So what happens after the Boakai regime and CDC comes back to power and you lay off 750 people in the executive mansion alone, or maybe more, and CDC comes in and they meet over payroll with almost 1,000 plus added from 2024. You hire people from 2024, over 1,000 people. So what happens? When we come back to this video and say, yes, we heard this story before, and CDC is right to dismiss all of these people.
That's it.
Yeah?
We'll be following the rule. Of the rules
Would,
set
would
up
that
by
be the
Liberia.
order of the day, that
Liberia
any
First On
government that comes in, you dismiss the entire workforce, bring in your own new people, new set of Liberians? How does the country develop? You sack all of the contractors, something that was always upheld at the Ministry of Finance, specialists that could not be put on the payroll, doing special services. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf brought people in as experts, pay them huge sum of money. These people pay were reduced by President Weah. He maintained their professional services, their professionalism, and what have you, that will cause Liberia to be appreciated by the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and our international partners through the harmonization process. Okay? That other novice on or the Spoon Network who told what her name? Nathaniel McGill, you don't lecture me. You were in the room when Ibomaf and Eaton loan were signed. Did the government sign any loan with Eaton and Ibomaf, or they sought those loans? They went after those loans. We had the discussions here. Ibomaf, Eaton loans are not strange or new to the world. Okay? Are not strange. The first country that benefited from the Eaton Ibomaf loan, that was Great Britain. Go look it up. That was Great Britain that benefited from the Eaton Ibomaf loan in 1965. When the CDC government went after the Ibomaf Eaton loan, they were looking for $1 billion to build the Ocean Highway. They were looking for money to build the Ocean Highway. Why not? The 133 years government we had, they left the country in billions of dollars of debt. Billions. And nothing happened in the country, no development. The skyscrapers that we have in Monrovia are their private owned buildings using taxpayers' money. The best houses or buildings in Monrovia, the best communities, where they are, not where they developed, where they lived. So why not borrow $1 billion to build the highway, open up the country? That's what George Weah was seeking. The IMF, the World Bank came in and said, no, you cannot do this. That the interest rate on the Ibomaf Eaton loan is high. Don't do it. What we need to do is this bloated payroll that you have, work on it. Work on it. You got driver at the Ministry of Finance, because he's driving for the Minister of Finance, he's making $1,500. The other driver at the Ministry of Posts and Telecoms, because he's driving for the Minister of Posts and Telecoms and no letters in the country, he's making $300 or $250. The secretary I almost said something just now, but I held it back.
To who? To whom?
Eh?
For whom? To whom?
To Simeon Wright. I almost said something to him, but I held it back.
He wrote something?
Yeah, he wrote something. He said, "Who blotted the payroll?" Yeah.
You know the party people?
No. I was coming to tell him that your girlfriend, but he ain't got a girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I don't want to talk it.
I got a joke.
Yeah. All right, Simeon. Just watch the show, my man. All right.
Watch the show and chill.
Yeah. Fearless, Claudia, what you say? You say, you must not get ready for my visit to your hall and tell my sis I want fufu and fufu and soup with plenty of particle, including crab. Absolutely. You coming to Detroit, my man? You gotta let me know. If you're coming to the D, you gotta let me know. Okay. So the IMF, World Bank say, let's work on the payroll. Let's harmonize the payroll. It's best you do it now in your first 1-2 years so that the dust settles. They did. And what happened? During the campaign, some of our nurses and doctors and teachers and civil servants, they coined a song. You harmonize our pay, we harmonize your vote.
Mm-hmm.
Because Joseph Boakai told them on the campaign trail, he's going to return to the pre-CDC status. He's going to return to status quo. He's going to increase people's pay as they were before George Weah came in.
Mm-hmm.
He did not. On day one, he does not even know where to begin. Okay? He does not know. Except to cut civil servants. Except to cut civil servants or down. You say you don't have money to pay those workers at the Ministry of State, at the executive mansion, but you get an AR white man voice telling us that entity budget, the mansion, executive mansion budget, was reduced by 11 million, from 20 million to 9 million. Where did he put the 11 million? Wasn't that money that was supposed to go towards those 700 people? The budget submitted by CDC to the 54th legislature had 2.7 million to pay for all of these supplemental payrolls. 2.7 million. No doubt, Matilda Stevens. 2.7 million to cover salaries for these people. But because of the evil nature, the wickedness that is, or that are the characteristics of Joseph Yoman Boakai and his group of gangsters, the wickedness, the evil tendencies, the vindictive nature of this man, he decided he would pay deaf ear to the cries of the people and will order, instruct, command that they go ahead, slice and dice the payroll. Where there is blue, cut it out. You see a green, put a check mark, Mitina green. Take out the blue. That's what happened in our country. That's what happening with the government. Slicing and dicing payrolls, bringing about segregations, divisions, hatred among the people. Okay? Do you think when you dismiss, fire thousands of people from the civil the workforce, do you think when CDC comes there, you think they will pay a blind eye to that to say, oh, we are the People's Party, we are the grassroots party, let's maintain these people, we are all Liberians? Seditionists themselves will go after their leaders. Will go after their leaders to get rid of people. Okay? They will do that. They will do that. We published for you earlier today that a developing story. Jida Hard Talk, Digging Deeper Department uncovers plot by government Liberia operatives to plant drugs on Champ Weah and have him arrested and implicate President Weah. Details coming up. Okay? We got hold of this story last week. Last week, Thursday. Last week, Thursday, we got hold of this story from our department. A source called us, and this person is within the Unity Party, holds a position currently. But this person is a great admirer of President Weah. You know, that's why we say this Obaka guy is preaching hate and division within the country. Is an admirer of President Weah. So he called me. He called me and said, Mr. Gilmore, I got to tell you this thing. He said, you have to tell President Weah or people around him, if you can't get to him, that our people have developed a plot to put or plant drugs on Champ Weah and have him arrested. So when he said Champ, I was a little bit confused. I said, but any man playing soccer in Europe? He said, no, I'm not saying Timothy. Then I came to myself.
Yeah.
He said, Champ. I said, okay. He said, please tell the president this is for real. They are trying to get at him. They will do everything possible to get at him. Okay? So, if you go back to the Friday show, I tried to say something about it, but I didn't go much into it. Yeah. So Saturday around 9:50 a.m. my time here, which is almost 2 p.m. in Liberia.
Almost 3 p.m. in my time.
Yeah. I sent this communication. To President Weah, to people close to him, and also I would just say to people close to him. And this is what I wrote and sent to him. On Saturday, urgent alert and plot against Champ to implicate President Weah. I got a call late yesterday from a confidant and great admirer of President Weah within the Unity Party government about a plot to incriminate Champ Weah and indict President Weah. The gentleman advised me that the Unity Party government has designed a plot to plant drugs on Champ wherever they find him in the public space and have him arrested. The caller said, in quotation marks, tell President Weah to make sure his son limits his outings and who he associates with. These guys are serious to get at Weah no matter what. They will get Champ or anyone closer to him. Please, Mr. Gilman, don't keep this to yourself. You can even discuss it on your show so that they know and the public knows. Thank you.
I rebuke it.
That's what the person said. And then in my message, I said, I am only the messenger, and these things need attention. Let's not overlook what these people are made of.
Are capable of.
Let's not overlook what these people are capable of doing. And I got quite a number of responses. Favorable responses. Thank you, Gilman. Thank you, Mr. Gilman. Some people say it's true. Champ is always out by himself. No security.
Oh, Jesus.
And he goes, somebody said he goes to Oporto, he goes to the club, he goes to the casino, he does that and all of that.
So they mark all of the places that he goes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In no time, Musa Hassan Bility will come out with the story about his son.
Yes.
But Bility said they have talked to their son before. And so then he knew his son was involved with drugs and what have you. But this is not the case with Champ.
Right.
This is not the case. That was Saturday. I sent this information. What happened? We heard the DEA is chasing Zogos
towards
around President Weah,
Jamaica,
a Jamaica resort residence, and shooting at home.
That's a setup.
For those of us that have visited the Jamaica resort area, did you notice any kind of ghetto activity, Zogo activity within that area where drugs is infested? Did you see that? Let's be honest with ourselves. If you don't like George Weah and you want to see him down, if you ever visited the Jamaica resort area, did you witness any kind of activity that looked like a ghetto place where drugs exchange hands? That place where you have securities 24/7.
No.
And you got people running, talking about the chasing people. It's the same thing that we just read you. My man will carry y'all, will dump y'all, and then we'll just come running after y'all.
Oh, God. I swear to God. Hey, Lord.
And then they began to shooting at home.
So, Jesus.
This is why the CDC COP said it was another assassination attempt on the president. What happened at the airfield at Roberts International Airport, a plane not giving rights to land and all of that, was quite different from this one. Gunshots were fired within the vicinity of his residence. While he was there fellowshipping, he had people visiting him. They're playing basketball. They're having conversation. They're having a nice time. And then all of a sudden, gunfire all over the place. All over the place. Okay? We cannot be a country of laws and we have people so ruthless and lawless in a democracy. I thought we have nurtured a little bit the Liberian democracy on the continent of Africa. I thought we have nurtured a little bit that we will have 2 former presidents living and we have a third one in office. That a former vice president is now president and we have a vice president alive in the same country. I thought we have developed a little bit. We have nurtured our democracy to be tolerant of one another. I thought we reached that level. How can you win the presidency, you win an election, but you are so angry? You are so angry.
Yeah.
You angry with yourself. You angry with your surroundings. You angry with the man you defeated. And the man does not have your time. All he wants to do is to breathe oxygen, just like you. Have a good time. Okay? All you can do is do the people's work. Outpass, do more than George Weah so that the people can look at you again. Okay? Since you say he's done nothing, you do the more. You are about to hit 100 days. We'll bring your 100-day rap sheet side by side with President Weah 100-day rap sheet. Let's look at the achievements, the deliverables, and what have you. Make the comparative analysis. Where did you take the country from? Where is it at 100 days? Where did George Weah take the country from? January 22nd, 2018. And at 100 days, where was it? That's how you do it.
That's right.
You inherited an exchange rate of 184. Today is 192. Some places 200. Where are we? Gasoline price was $740. Today is almost $950. And you drop 20 cents on the surcharge, but the price still goes up. Where are we? 25 kilogram bag of rice was $2,500. Today is $3,000, $3,002. Where are we? Those are the things you should be concerned and worry about. Not a man who does not care for you. He had time and care for you when you needed battery, you needed life support, and he was there. Don't witch hunt him and his family. Okay? Do not go because you see his son sitting down at Oporto's having a nice time, having a little sandwich and having a little Fanta. Because Faithful Alhaji never take alcohol. Having a little Fanta and sandwich, and you go and ruffle him and force something in his pocket and say, my man, let's set you. And then you go horse, I'm gonna bag from in his pocket and say, oh, the man, he got kush, he got cocaine, he got this, he got that.
You got it, Mr. Gamer. You got it.
All right? You can't do that. That's evil.
Yeah.
And so when the information came from that particular source, who is, of course, you know, there are some good apples among the bad ones. Yes. Now, one of the good apples that placed that call to me on Thursday.
God bless his heart.
Okay. Yeah. God bless his heart for real.
Yeah.
There are some good apples among the bad ones.
Yes.
And God bless his heart. That's all we can say. Okay. And I'm happy that I revealed the message.
Yeah.
It was well received. A lot of you have called me and said, "Oh, Mr. Gima, please say this to the president. Please say this to the CDC people, this and that."
Yeah.
And sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. But this one, they took it.
It's not even time to overlook anything. Any
They took it. And
now.
you cannot overlook anything now.
Mr. Gima,
Yeah.
you know, this news, let me say thank you so much. And the person that revealed the information, God will bless this person. Look, all what he said is true. You know, Champ, you know, as a young man, to be frank, he doesn't move with security. He just had to go and flex himself and any other person.
Any other person, yeah.
He make himself even say available to groups. Sometimes he go play soccer. I mean, he can just go to anywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, and that's the target. This African politics.
It is.
The guy that in charge of the DEA, it is not a stranger when it comes to violence in the Liberian border politics.
No.
Right.
There's a brother in 1996, you know, right after Dugunya was killed, the late Alhaji GB Kroma,
yeah.
Making either the chief of staff, replacing Dumunya. Ibi Kroma is not a stranger when it comes to, he has seen extreme violence. He has been in the middle of these things. He know how to get to those that he believe as his target. This guy, you remember, he was 1 or 2 on Ellen. He insulted, you know, the standard bearer openly. The reason Baka put him there, there's a reason Baka put him there. To use the whole scenario, you know, to chase his political opponents.
Correct.
And the major target is President Weah. And let us say this very clear.
Yeah.
Let us say it very clear. 2029, he's on the ballot. They should be clear. And they should understand that we cannot turn around. Look, you see, the one make the CDC decisive and constructive in their politics. We make sure that our leader, we are clear what we want to do and who we support.
Correct.
We don't dilly-dally. We don't play no games.
No.
President Weah will be on the ballot 2029. And that was announced by the former chairman of the campaign team.
Yeah.
And that have penetrated the Unity Party political center point. And they are so confused. But let me bring this to you again. The 100-day deliverables of President Buckeye is a serious thing that is haunting him from the top.
It is.
Down to his feet. They cannot wrap their head around this 100-day deliverables.
No.
Who have less than how many?
You even get a budget yet.
So to sway the whole debate, because it will be a huge debate.
Yeah.
Setting President Weah 100 days and Baka 100 days. The clever thing they want to do to manipulate or to maneuver around this thing is to create certain things that will drive the view or the traffic on this particular debate about Baka 100 days and CDC 100 days. That's why they are going through all these things. But thank God these things have been exposed. Because look, in every given society, not everybody will be against someone.
No.
There will be someone that will be there that will know the truth and will reveal this kind of information.
Yes.
And thank you for drumming this information and pushing it down to President Weah and all those that are around him. And let Champ understand, Champ is a mature man. His father is in the African politics. So sometimes it doesn't
Because
mean that it will
look what
stop
he
you
showed
from,
us. Yeah.
stop you from hanging out with people. It's cool. You can be nice. But looking at the situation, sometimes you got to be looking off your shoulders and know who to interact with.
Right.
You know, so but this is a serious message, and this is a serious thing. President Weah is on the ballot 2029,
He's
and the
on it.
guy can do anything to dampen that particular political hole.
Right.
Absolutely, they can make it. President Weah will be there 2029. Waka Leke, he hang on the transformer pole. Whosoever, President Weah will be on that ballot
He can
2029.
jump from branch to branch, from tree to tree like monkey.
Yeah.
Weah is on the ballot. Yeah.
He's on the ballot.
He's on the ballot. Yeah. Absolutely. Rosalie wanted to say something?
Yeah, I just want to echo, what you just said, Mr. Gilmer,
Right.
and you, Thomas. The thing is so clear, it's so crystal. There's no way anybody can tell me that Joseph Boakai came into power and don't go after President Weah. The anger from our papi face from the inauguration 2018, right?
Yeah.
Inauguration day 2018. If you go back to that video, you look at the demeanor, look at the body language. I mean, nobody like defeat, right?
Right.
Okay, but come on, this is politics. It's like biscuit. It can break anywhere.
It can break anywhere.
It can break anywhere. You got no control over it.
No.
To see that that dude, that pops, that finter, that sitting down on that stage
What kind of thought?
Finter.
Finter.
Oh, what a great that finting.
Yeah.
People gotta be standing behind the city anytime you happy. You look at that old man face and be like, but what kind of be like that? You've been in politics for all these years.
Yeah.
President Samuel Doe King became president. Why you didn't challenge President Samuel Doe? Because almost like it was his peer, right?
Yeah.
Even though he was older than Samuel Doe.
Yeah.
He did not challenge the ballot box. It's just poor President Weah that have been there for Liberians from the genesis when he succeeded in life. It's the man you want to run competition with when nobody know who you are, where you coming from, because mildly connected with you.
Yeah.
So you can tell the evil in that fainter's face and say, there's no way you'll come to power and you will not be after George Weah. The jealousy, the envy, the hate.
Envy is there.
It's in him.
It's within.
In his
it's
veins.
deeply rooted inside of him. Yeah.
Why was President Weah be
president? Why? But that the question that we ask, they lie.
Not Papi Lau. He lied because President Weah name is on the ballot box 2029.
You see what Claudia said? Roasting not do it again. Tell me, man, finter?
Finter. He's a fainter.
Finter.
Yeah. I will. And then I lie.
All right, but let me tell you something. I would have made it a headline, but the April 6th protest has been postponed.
Yes.
To May 6th.
Yes.
But this is what we got this evening or mid-afternoon to early evening from Monrovia. A couple of AFL folks called me and they said, Mr. Gilmer, we wanted to call A.B. Weah to get him the information, but he on the air, and then I thought A.B. was on. And we don't want to be known. We don't want our voices. We don't want to be heard on the radio whatsoever. But this is it. That April 6th protest, they have given instruction to the AFL to get out on the street. Yeah. To disband the people, don't let people gather this and that. Say, but we, the AFL, we've decided that Champ Weah made the AFL or PC. Yeah. And I think one or two GEO-POLITICAL people he got there say, we've decided we're not going to go out.
Good news.
Yeah. All right. So you see what we're talking about? The AFL, a force for good.
Yes.
Weah wants to use this group to go after the people.
The witch hunt, yeah.
To go after the people.
Wow.
And the people are resisting. The AFL is resisting. Okay?
Good.
People
Yeah.
are tired. People are tired. And you will see it. When maybe the way we're talking now, they will change course. And the way the protest is also postponed, they will recalibrate and decide what to do. But people are tired, and that's how we get information.
That's right.
All right. The thing that make our information gathering can be so ironclad is, Rosalind, sometimes you will see your sister or your first cousin will call me and say, Mr. Gamer, ain't no Rosalind, I'm my sister, I'm my cousin. I'm tired with that nonsense she can be doing over there. I say, what thing? Yeah. Then they'll just tell me everything. Who am I to doubt somebody coming from your house?
Exactly.
To tell me stuff. That's what CDC is made of. CDC is a cult.
It's all over the place.
Okay, people believe in it. It's like a daily bread. It's like,
so you just said all the goosebumps came on my body when you said that.
Okay, that's how people get to us with information.
But they say out there, if the house doesn't sell you, the street will not buy you, right?
The street will not buy you.
But Mr. Gilmore, I remember in one of the gatherings, I remember those days in opposition, when the standard barrel, one of the things that we play in the standard barrel as sedition, your fiancé is a sedition. If you born baby, the baby is a sedition.
It's a sedition.
And that's how big the party.
Yeah.
So the party is entrenched. And one of the things again I want to stress on, one of the forces of good in that country, history has taught us, is the armed forces of Liberia.
Armed forces of Liberia.
The armed forces of Liberia will never interfere with peaceful citizens agitating for their rights.
For their rights.
It happened in 1979 when the armed forces on the street, they refused that those that were on the street agitating for their rights, they should exercise their right.
Right.
They ordered the police to the extent they have to take soldiers from Guinea to come into Liberia.
Yeah.
So the history is there. So the men and women in arms, they understand that. They are educated. So the old man, 80-year-old man cannot intimidate these people to jump on the street. AB calling a million leader one.
He watching you should be calling an octogenarian of an 80-some-year-old man.
80-some-year-old man will come and mandate because the people will come against their own
young people.
They will not do it.
I'm telling you.
No, we're not.
And the people are angry. They are angry that he destroyed the AFL, removing the chief of staff, the deputy chief of staff, to retire them dishonorably.
Retire them.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Yes. It was a serious plot against these people. Young people, young intelligence officers at the
Yeah,
highest level.
building their military careers.
You know,
Look at this country where we live in Tamasa. Look at how these generals, how long they stay in.
yeah,
The marine, the military, the air force, and what have you. They built their careers.
yes,
Yeah. At least they signed up for that 20 or more years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2030.
Yeah. And their loyalty is to the state, to the country.
to the country, yes.
Yeah. And that's what has been inspired into this new group of people in the army. And you want to come and bring politics within the ranks and files of the army, you know, to the extent they are recognizing that, and they are speaking out behind the scene, informing people who have platforms like these. I'll be calling AB tomorrow to pass the information to him. Maybe I'll make him call one of them so that he hears it for himself. You know, it's terribly bad. It's bad for our country, for our democracy, for our people. That people, in no time, people are losing faith in Joseph Boakar's government. They are losing faith
every day.
All right. I'm just sorry that Akaros and the organizers of Janjay Bakbe, the organizers of the April 6th protest, I'm sorry that they postponed it. But I'll reach out to them, maybe bring them on here. They got to be on the various platforms to encourage people.
Yeah,
to
but
come
if
out.
you stay away from the Unity Party platforms, man, it's discouraging.
Absolutely.
If these people want to work along with them and they find them on the Spoon TV that is so bitter, it's discouraging. It kills the spirit. So if occurs Honorable Moses, we know you need to stay far away from that platform, that particular platform. And honor that young man called Damaslanga. Damaslanga is a snake in the green grass. Sorry, I have to say.
What kind of kid?
Snake.
Snake
in the green grass.
Absolutely.
I don't trust that young man. I mean, sorry.
Yeah. I had to come in with that. Yeah. I have to come in with that. We spoke about this black sand yesterday. And there are many videos now that are creeping up on YouTube, on Facebook, about what is happening, the Chinese companies in Liberia, what they are doing to the ecosystem. You know, I hope this government will take some action, because they brought in these people, even the East International that is building the Rawafi Highway. Maybe that's why they want to take glory for that. East International was in the country before George Weah became president.
That's right.
But they were building the Japan Freeway, the Somalia Drive.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. There were no money for the Rawas International Airport Highway, the RIA Highway. There was no money for that. It was George Weah who found money for that. Excuse me. For that highway. Yeah. So perhaps that's why they want to take credit. Say because East International was there before George Weah came, but they did not pay East International. Rosalie, is that time? I think you and Tamasaki can take over. I see I'm frozen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Mr. Gilmore will be right back. And Tamasa, put in some knowledge there, Papa.
Yeah.
On the line, are you busy? Eh?
Okay. No, I'm here. Yeah. I think what Mr. Gilman was saying, or Roslyn, I think is something very, very important that we continue to stress. Because especially the plot especially when it comes to this latest news that he just talked about, that he informed the hurricane of the CDC, and he also, sent some messages, to the standard bearer. I think it's very important because one of the ways political people get at their opponent, if they cannot get you directly, they go after those that are around you, more especially your family members.
Yes.
And that is why it's very important that, the leadership, of the party and also the standard bearer, look into these things, and they try to put some, system and structure in place to safeguard their activities. Champ Weah, he's the junior of his father. He carries his father legacy as well. So if they cannot get to the father, I think they will believe it will be a great news when they target the son and they get hold of the son. So I think it's very, very important, that Champ, he's a mature person, he's a man, also speak. So I think this is politics. This is not a Western politics. This is African politics. Champ, he has been in the country. He understands what has happened, even during the entire political season. He was there. He saw the violence and other things that were perpetrated against the CDC and supporters of the CDC. And so it's something that is very, very important. And we cannot leave this story. We'll continue to hammer this story. We'll continue to drum this story. But however, I think Mr. Gilman just got in. So let me just turn it over to you.
Finish your thoughts.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So I think it's just important, Mr. Gilman, because this particular story that you brought out about the plot against the president,
president,
and the president's family.
Yeah,
is something,
and that goes to people around him, very close to him, too, like the Kalascos,
the
Eugene Nangbe, there,
Eugene,
people closer to him.
Closer,
people closer in his circle.
It's very.
You saw what happened to her name, her taxi. Just take yellow taxi from on the road and say the taxi looking there, the government money body car.
Government money,
And the announcement.
Can you imagine that?
Tamasa, did you see the announcement from the Liberia National Police to garages and mechanic shops and body shops?
No, not yet, Mr. Giver.
Imagine they are telling mechanic shops, body shops, and garages in the country. If anybody brings a car to you, you must ask them whether their car that stolen car, whether the government car, whether that drug money car, and then you must call the police and tell them, say, oh, the person won't pin their car, the person they get they won't change the tire on the car, they won't change the bumper. You didn't see that announcement?
Wow. So is the same asset recovery strategy going on there?
Yeah, but the thing here is the people, the asset recovery is a target. They have targeted a certain group of people in the country.
Absolutely.
And people are guilty until proven innocent.
But as many have said, especially, the whole entire asset, recovery thing, they just use that name and to do certain things, absolutely different from what it meant.
Right.
And I think that's take the value and the essence of that whole asset recovery. And to the extent that where they will be targeting, specific people, and we don't have a timeline and the particular assets that we know that it is out there that we want, we don't know, like example, the Weah administration were clear. You saw the way they were going, and before even they came up to announce, they give us, those assets that they were targeting. They talk about almost $4 billion, something like that.
Yeah.
So it was clear, it was announced. But the entire team, since they came up with their whole asset recovery, we haven't seen no particular target, in terms of how, what are the lost assets, in what tomb it is, what are the amount, the specifics, what are they are going through, other reports and other things, and these are the indicators, that you sum together, and then you can announce to the Liberian people, and then from there we see. That's why when the Weah administration announced $4 billion, it attracted, all Liberians around the world, to see. So this is huge. I think we need to look into this, but the Black administration, we're still looking, but absolutely, as you said it,
yeah,
it's a witch hunt.
It's a witch hunt.
And a total witch hunt.
Yeah.
And the asset recovery, if you even talk about you say you want, you want target the Weah administration, the first thing first, you have to do an audit to know exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you looking for?
What you're looking for. So
yeah. Go to
and,
GSA, let GSA tell you, you have somebody there at GSA.
Yeah.
Let them tell you how many cars properties, government properties not returned, not accounted for.
Yeah,
who are those people in possession of those items?
Yeah.
But you don't see somebody driving a nice car or even a taxi or a keke motorbike, and then you say, oh, the motorbike looking at it for agriculture ministry.
How can taxi cab becomes a government property?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Taxi cab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's where we are.
Yeah, you can't.
Come from finance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They car, looking at their car from Ministry of Finance. Yeah. My man, who get a car here? They car. I just saw Kalasco in their car here. Where you talking?
It looks, it's tough. It's tough on them.
Yeah, it's tough on them.
With all of the stories that are made up against the CDC officials, they're finding it difficult to
very difficult
to come to it. So they're coming out with a whole lot of complicated stories,
Jumbo.
That people are, that they are unheard of in our country ever.
Yeah.
But because they painted this government so badly, so desperately, now they have the power in their hands. They think they are accusing the people. Nobody can come out and say GS against you. Say that anybody from the government owed them a car that they haven't delivered and they haven't returned. GS again tell them that LECC they can tell them, say, oh, we caught this other person doing so and they are here and they need to provide certain amount. So they come here with whole lots of hula baloo.
Yeah.
Implicate the people falsely.
Yeah. I will say, first of all, there were many vehicles obtained by the last administration. Absolutely.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they can't find another accusation from the GSA. They can't find the other accusation from the city corporation.
And the thing about it is, you can't do asset recovery on one regime.
Exactly.
You can't.
All the way back.
Go all the way back. Way back. Yeah. Eddie Mayata Song Belema. Mr. Gilmer, it's not how long you served the Liberian people, but how well you have served them. Bravo, the wise man. You will keep receiving calls. The AFL is just the beginning of the journey. Absolutely. It is not how long, but how well. And that's what they can get over with President Weah leadership at the helm of power in our country. What he achieved in so short a time, 6 years, what he achieved compared to Bouacar 12 years as vice president.
Right.
All right. What he achieved in his first 100 days in office compared to Bouacar 100 days. Maybe Bouacar whole 6 years, it will not reach George Weah 100 days. The way he is trending, the way he is proceeding.
That's right.
His achievement may not reach a 100-day achievement, may not reach, let's say a 6-year achievement may not reach George Weah a 100-day achievement.
Right.
Here we are almost into 90 days. We don't have a national budget. We don't have a budget.
No, we don't.
Eh? We don't have a budget. The first thing to keep the government running. This country where we live in, Tamasa, you can hear the people debating the budget and to keep the government open, or the government gonna get shut down and what have you. We don't have a budget.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't have a budget in Liberia. So how are they paying people? How are they spending money?
Selective.
Without a budget, are they just taking money?
They're doing it selectively. The one that the president favor get paid on the cover. And the one that he doesn't favor, they're just there, just floor members.
Salia Sony, Mr. Gilmore, the asset recovery team is made up of a group of angry former employees of George Weah. The UP government was looking for a dumping site for people without qualifications for the right jobs, and they took them down there. They took them there. James said he said no sound. Are you guys hearing me? I mean, Rosalie, you hearing me, right?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yeah. Seri, somebody tell Seri to restart his gadget.
Yeah, gadget.
Let's welcome but Liberian historian said yes. Utaka who said yes, we are hearing you. Seri, you want to restart your gadget, okay? Yeah. But Akona, Ebi.
Yeah, brother.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Alaikum salam.
How you doing? How you doing?
Great.
How you doing, my good people?
Yeah.
My dear sister Rosalie, how you doing?
How you doing,
the great Delano Tomasa, the powerful co-chair of CLM.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The people say, how do you call it? Tokennet, right?
Yeah.
What is Tokennet?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. That's great. Well, it's great to be here, and to all the GHT family. I say good evening and great show again tonight. But you know, my brother, you guys are talking about two things that really concerning to me. It's one, the security of the president, and then his families.
Yeah,
I think it should be paramount, because you don't need a rocket. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand what is at fault. First and foremost, if they are not conscious of the fact that they have deliberately decided to humiliate this president publicly, then what more can they do?
What more can they do?
You don't have to sit there and wait until danger comes to the door of that former first family.
Right.
Because, like you stated, whatever they can do to give justification to their falsehood,
they have failed 100 days.
They have failed 100 days, and the falsehood that they paraded, and sold to the Liberian people that gave them the presidency today, so they will have to do something to give justification. Because if you hear the DEA head talking about how he contemplated on withdrawing officers from the border because there's still a proliferation of the influx of drugs, that is telling you that all what we told the people here is not working. So as such, we got to do something to justify that indeed these people, the former government, responsible for drug trafficking in this place. So those are all the strategies they try to employ there. And people just got to be completely alert, especially the inner circle of the former president, that indeed they shouldn't take anything for granted. They should be on the fullest of alert that they can, you know?
Right.
And whatever we can do at our end, we need to try to do that and continue to keep, you know, the information flowing to them, and to continue to remind them that, hey, look, you guys got to be on the maximum alert. You know, so I think that is very important. And coupled with the fact that going around the proximity of the former president and shooting them. And then you know that there is a former president in that vicinity. Even for any reason, there's a need to conduct a search in that place. I think the prudent thing that would have been done
was to inform the president.
To inform, yes.
Yeah.
Or even the security detail around there to say, hey, look, we got XYZ to do here, just so that when you hear something, you know, the former president hears something, it shouldn't be a surprising situation, something like that, you know?
Right.
Yeah, but nothing of the kind. So that should tell you that your own security and the president and former president's security should be paramount to whoever around. That's one. Two, this issue about the asset recovery, my brother, that's a high level of ineptitude and witch hunt that is going on. Ineptitude in the sense that if you cannot read simple inventory, I mean, then why should you work as GSA?
Why?
Because any director or deputy or whatever administrator at the GSA should be in the position to understand at this point in time, after 3 months, how many cars are in the inventory of the government.
Yeah.
And yes, I mean, that is a simple thing to do. But from my understanding, even the guy, that perforator guy that was in the street there eating all the big chicken, I don't know. I was made to understand that this guy is not, how do you call it, a college graduate or something.
I won't be surprised.
I was surprised. So obviously, you put inventory in front of that guy, he's not going to read it.
No.
You just have baby fish.
It's a simple thing, my brother. For crying out loud, you have a former government, okay? If you think that there were stuff that got missing, go through your inventory. Yeah, Michael Gilman, when he served as deputy minister over here, he had one Nissan Pathfinder. Where is it? Sit right there and do it. You don't have to be running around giving a kind of childish instruction to mechanic shop when somebody bring that car here to pin it, don't be, and they call the police. What is that? So the thousands of cars are in Liberia. Anybody want to do anything like that, they will call police? It's just a level of ineptitude. And for somebody like Gregory Coleman at the National Police to even such a release, I mean, it gives me reason to question his intelligence on these kind of issues. Yeah. Because I would not be instructed to do this kind of thing. I'd say, but hello, GSA, yeah.
Yeah, you talking about somebody carry that car, you must ask that.
Yes, GSA, look at your inventory. What are the things I'm missing here? Make it public. Make it public that we had 10 cars and they were assigned to the Ministry of Finance or Ministry of Gender or wherever.
Yeah, and we get 108, yeah.
And then obviously every car got assigned to a particular individual with a name affixed to it.
Yeah.
So there's no way you got to be roaming the street looking for these things. You don't even computers.
Yeah.
But like I stated the other time, where I work, even the phone I use, I get inventory account of it every time.
Yep.
The computer I use, there is a barcode on that computer.
Yeah.
I gave the information on it. So I mean, what is so big about this issue?
Is that the Kwame Wee office that we show here, the video?
Yeah. Yes.
You see some furniture fixtures in there get GSA on it. Some do not have it.
Yeah.
The one with GSA, that what the Liberian government bought. The one without GSA, he left everything there. He didn't take it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So Mo Ali said he took was it Mo Ali? Yeah, he said he took a TV. And the man is on the video talking about, oh, I used to have a TV over there. I gave it to one of the kids. My TV.
Yes.
Yeah. You know? Why is the minister not going after him for the TV? Why is he not praising him for leaving all of those things, furnitures and fixture, stationaries that were not even there? He left everything there. But he won Facebook page. We got news for him.
I mean, my brother, so those are the kind of thing. That whole asset recovery thing, I mean, Claire Martin, come on, from my understanding, Claire Martin, I think he did economics before going to law school, whatever it is. This is just simple, old man. You gotta look for something that you think is missing for you, and you can only do that by looking up to inventories of everything.
Right.
I say, oh Lord, I'm missing one book here, I'm missing one pen here. But you just randomly giving all these kind of nonsensical instructions.
It's because they have got
a lot of ineptitude and witch hunt mentality. That's all.
This government is so backwards, man. Going back in the 1940s or wherever. I mean, everything you just listed, it is too modernized for this government, because technology only tells you exactly. I mean, to make it simple, make complication simple. That's what technology is about, to reduce the stress. You're supposed to have a database on all of your equipment, whatever it is you send it to. You have your database.
Simple.
And your database is going to help you track whoever does the name and information of that person, that individual that have those things in their possession, is all in a database.
Yeah.
So
simple.
If the people can go in the street and be sweating and chasing behind cars like we stay in the 40s, way back in the primitive days,
you know, the CDC asset recovery team. I'm looking into our archive to find a list. They didn't go stopping people on the streets of Monrovia, going to people's homes and this and that. They published a list in the newspapers, on social media, list of alleged corrupt officials.
Right.
They published a list, over 200 names, and how much they stole from the people of Liberia and all of that. And I told you I saw two people that I went to school with in high school and in college. I saw their names on there, and one of them didn't like the idea that I said his name openly
on social media.
That's what they call the specificity of the issue. What you going through?
Yeah.
You can't just, because first and foremost, to even get in the street and start taxi cab because it's owned by Michael Gilman.
Yeah.
Then you associate Michael Gilman took government money. The question there, the government, have you conducted an audit of the government to find out that government money got missing?
Yeah.
No
You didn't conduct anything to find out what government money got missing, or not. There's no money that is not accounted for. Then you start going up there. You just say, "Oh, just go in the street." Conquer there, other kind of people. What's his level of education? Come on, man.
But
this is the announcement from Liberia National Police. Lance Eastman, welcome to you. How you doing there? And Emmanuel Bro, Israel Chadi, Lawrence Chair, Ballon Smith, welcome to all of you. Salia Suni. Liberia National Police cautions garage and repair shop owners. April 2nd, 2024, Monrovia, Liberia. The Liberia National Police informs the general public that beginning April 2nd, 2024, all garages and vehicle repair shop owners are asked to immediately report all vehicles brought to your facilities for the following reasons. 1, vehicles suspected of being involved in a road traffic accident. How do you suspect that? When a vehicle involved in accident, you see it.
So we get offended.
Today press release.
Yeah, today. 2.
It sounds so challenge.
Yeah, 2. Vehicles suspected of being involved into criminal activities. How the shop
you
owner
know?
will know?
It written on it.
It written on it. Just come for stealing. 3, vehicles suspected of being stolen. Did anybody report that this car got stolen or my car got stolen? The license plate, the make, model, color, all of that. Nothing. 4, vehicles brought for body works, spraying or defacing. The LMP is also encouraging members of the public to aid the police in reporting any such vehicles seen in those shops. Signed, Liberia National Police.
So that it release.
That it release. let me forward here what Charles so you can see it there for yourselves.
It's comical. That thing is comical.
Wow.
It's sad.
Yeah.
To be all over the map like this.
No coordination.
All over the place.
No coordination.
All over the place.
But Mr. But the wise man.
Yeah.
I mean, why would the police? So those that own their garages, do they have the detective that would determine?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of job they want to put? What kind of predicament they want to put these people in? These people, they are business people. Somebody bring a car they want to repair. They remember come and inform you before you repair somebody's car.
Yeah. The police
I mean,
state.
How?
The asset recovery state, the witch hunt state. That's what it is.
It's just a police state, so the people get their businesses. So they will employ intelligence to be part of the garage, employees to be determined whether the car is an accident car or a stolen. How do the people come up with all these things that will come and notify the police?
Right.
I mean, where are we going?
I think that guy.
So the man in his garage will tell you the kind of car it is, whether somebody stole the car, that the man know. The man is there to repair car, to fix car.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think that man had watched a lot of African movies. That particular scenarios from the African movies.
Yeah, I mean, it hard to process. I own the garage. They are telling me I should tell you whether the car is stolen or not. How do I know?
It's like 1994 when I got my car in, my Alfa Romeo, straight from the Freeport. It was silver metallic. I didn't like the color. I took it straight to the shop
to spray.
And that's the car I always talk about. Say Musa Ability got married in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, straight from the Freeport. I took it straight to a shop, a mechanic shop there around Fish Market area. There, I don't know whether they stayed there. I went there. I went to Liberian, even check for them. And they would have nice body spray, body work they did for me. Abyss red color.
Across the bridge, right?
No, not across the bridge, in Sinker. Right after Vamuma. Yeah. Okay. So that's the thing that our police under this Barker government is doing. Making the police to look so, I don't know, stupid.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, if somebody bring a car to you, they want to change the tire, call us or ask them, my man, you stole the tire. Why you want pin the car? Is this a government car? The car looking
It's when you suspect. When you suspect.
So
how can you do?
You make everybody to look like a criminal in the country.
Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, before we open up the lines here, the criminal network today published what is alleged to be President Weah asset declaration forms. And we also got hold of Buaka Asset Declaration forms. This is Joseph Buaka Asset Declaration form. What you can do, we can do better.
The Triple D is the master of the game.
Yeah. This is Joseph Buaka Asset Declaration form. All right. And this is what they published for President Weah. Look at you see how you looking twisted?
They are all getting from the World Trade Center.
Yeah, you see how they're all looking twisted. Look at that. I don't know, Coke spoon or that fork spoon or what kind of spoon it is.
Yeah. funny looking. They say bombshell.
Funny looking.
It's twisted. That's a criminal. Criminal man. The criminal world school. You don't want to put the beginning how to do.
Yeah.
Begin master the style.
And then look at bombshell. BOOMSHELL. Boomshell.
Boomshell.
Yeah, boomshell.
Oh, the wise man.
Yeah.
You take your look at it.
Yeah.
And now see the go.
I say whatever.
Oh.
Boomshell. Okay, boomshell.
So
boomshell.
Boomshell.
Boom. And you get spoon supposed to be your name, and you spell it with small s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small s.
Small s.
Yeah.
Jessica Beslow, Helen Quayo earlier. How you guys doing? Louis Wilson said the only machine shop that will listen to such announcement is the one from JNB and his low intelligent government, UP members.
Not true, Louis.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Boomshell.
Boomshell. All right. That. So this is our own Joseph Buaka Asset Declaration. All right.
Everything lining up. You know,
everything line up.
Yeah.
But look at the one where Boomshell published. Look at the one.
I don't even speak good English. I said I don't even speak good English. So you're right nonsense.
Yeah.
No English there.
Oh my goodness. Boomshell.
Boomshell.
They can be talking nonsense with confidence.
Nonsense with confidence.
Confidence. Oh, if you got it. He talks nonsense with confidence. Yeah.
They haven't realized yet that they are now providing governance. They are not in the opposition anymore.
Yeah.
They can get through anything and people grab it. You know, they don't know. And they think that they can change the narrative, you know, because they're 100-day deliverables.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a semi black on Buaka neck.
Yeah.
And
Patrick Kennedy said, Mr. Gilmer, did you see President Weah Assets Declaration display on Spoon Talk show tonight by Stanton? What's your thoughts on what was displayed and discussed by Spoon Talk panelists? So, Patrick Kennedy and Adama, I think that Adama Fofana, Adama said, Mr. Gilmer, President Weah Assets was declared today as Spoon, but Mr. Weah was good economically. Adama, don't listen to those things. Okay? Yeah. We just show you Buaka asset declaration too. But we stay asking the question that he has not made it public to the library yet, right? But we got it.
The man I can't even spell bombshell correctly.
B-O-M-B.
Yeah.
B-O-O-M.
brought a twisted something like that. He talking about. He said that.
Take our screenshot.
No,
I will allow you
think
guys
what
to take the
happened
screenshot
was-
of this one. Then if I let me remove everybody from there so that you take the screenshot. Take the
You talking to me?
screenshot, and then
You talking to me?
no, Rosalie, you good.
Okay.
If you want the screenshot, you can take screenshot too.
No,
Oh, I'll put it in the chat room, so don't worry about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody that are following, take your screenshot of Joseph Boakai asset declaration or schedule A, part A. We'll bring the orders to you in our subsequent broadcast. And then we'll also provide you the one where boom shell, small SPOON, or show you tonight. We'll put it there to so you can take the screenshot.
Small SPON.
Yeah, small SPOON.
Yeah, come on.
Maybe they spell it SPNNO. Eh? All right, so this is the one from SPNNO. This is boom shell.
Funny people.
Funny looking people. Yeah. The other man say, Rap Chase, I got it already, Mr. Gilbert. The other man say, who blotted the payroll? You want to know who blotted the payroll? Maybe you're listening.
I know, look.
Other way you fasting. We'll talk that one later. The man say, who blotted the payroll? I told you, say, I won't respond to him, but Rosalind forced me to talk. So I said, Rosalind, if I will tell you anything, I'll tell you, say that your girlfriend. But I said, but he ain't get a girlfriend, so.
That is it.
You know, Helen Kwayo Ellen say, Mr. Gilmore, you full of it, man. Stop making me laugh. Yeah.
So he ain't got girlfriend. He ain't got girlfriend. He ain't got background.
Yeah, no, that you talking that one. You fasting, my man. Okay.
No, Nana the man relax you. Nana the man relax you. So
I just talking something in the past. Oh.
Yeah, he fasted. You can't be talking loud and clear, my man. Then the people ask you, say, what you say?
I know. I hear it clear.
Okay. Yeah. Vasco Sumo, the millionaire laughter guy, said this old man brought fire dragon and he's burning everything in that country. We play with ill. Tonight one Bishop house got burnt.
Yes.
Yeah,
in New Georgia, they burned. They said the people took nothing out of the place.
Nothing out of the place.
I think a 3-bedroom house or something.
Three-bedroom house.
Yes.
Burned to ashes.
What?
And they said, and the interesting thing about it is, the fire service guy got to the place. They said they never took any water with them. When they asked them, they got to where they said they just came from container fire somewhere, so they don't have any water.
Oh,
wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think that got reported right before AB Weah left his show.
Uh-huh.
I think he spoke to his correspondent there, and the guy was giving a report.
Yeah.
A first-hand report on it. The fire service went there with nothing in their hand.
Nothing.
And
then they drove there like that?
Absolutely nothing. And they said the guy that man there trying to conduct preliminary investigation.
We get fire mail.
Yeah.
Eh? We got fire mail in a mansion.
Oh. Yeah. Wow. So the men carry the empty fire truck and then
nothing. As a report, the reporter said that the people took nothing from the house. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Absolutely nothing they took.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Very sad. Very sad. Very, very sad.
Wow,
You know?
for real. Wow,
Yeah.
for real.
You know, that's the thing that Boyka needs to build on or encourage. All right. Instead of firing people, he should be instilling a sense of patriotism, service delivery to the people. Okay. Because what will motivate people? What will motivate people to go to work for the Liberian people? Eh? What will motivate them? When they know they will be dismissed, there will not be continuity in their service or services to the Liberian people.
There's no way you can.
What's the motivating factor?
None.
Eh?
You cannot. You'll not be motivated. There's no. You'll be like, well, I'm wasting my time. I can't go. They could kick me out tomorrow.
I'm telling you.
So let me sit there and chill. Let me get on the phone. You know.
Absolutely.
Let me watch Seiji then talking.
Let's go out and bang bang there. And then we'll take your course.
Nonsense.
Give me your love, I could conquer me. I be your man, I said, don't worry. And we go there together. But you who I said, conquer me. Give me your love, I could conquer me. I be your man, I said, don't worry. And we go there together.
They take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me.
Conquer them.
Take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. They take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. Take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me.
Girl, I want you to hold me. This kind of love is never boring.
Show me.
Baby girl, I'm ready to follow. It's gonna be just you and I, till we can die. Nobody else, you my shorty. We could stay together till the end, no falling. Call me whenever you need me. I'm coming. I'ma be your baby for life. I'm gonna try to make you smile, Angelina. My temperature is rising, it's rising, it's rising for you, rising for you.
My baby, oh.
Angelina, my temperature is rising, it's rising, it's rising for you, rising for you.
My baby, oh.
You boo, I say, conquer me. Give me your love, that could conquer me. I be your man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together. But you boo, I say, conquer me. Give me your love, that could conquer me. I be your man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together.
They take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. Take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. They take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. Take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me. When a little girl, baby girl, can you dance for me, oh? Dance for me, oh. The way you rock and shake it, baby girl, can you dance for me, oh? Dance for me, oh.
Our telephone lines are open. Call us here direct 313-957-9702 or WhatsApp 313-957-9702. Same number. Direct on WhatsApp. Let's mark my damn.
Nobody wanna see us together.
But it don't matter. But it don't matter. No. You boo, I say, conquer me. Give me your love, that could conquer me. I be your man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together. But you boo, I say, conquer me. Give me your love, that could conquer me. I be your man, I say, don't worry. And we go there together.
They take away that you conquer me, oh. Yeah, you conquer me.
Our lines are open, folks. So welcome, and thanks for being there, being who you are. Let's go to the line here. I welcome our first caller, Joyce Lomage Wim.
Hello, Mr. Kimon.
Yeah, Lomage.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Welcome.
Hello, Lomage.
Hello, Lomage. Joyce.
With 10,000, among 10,000. The rest for George Weah. So any plot that they play,
yeah,
it will come out. But as a president listening, then he set his son down and advise him from it.
Right.
If you have to pay bodyguards to travel with his son, let him do it. Or let him leave the country for a while, stay or let a whole year, let they rescue people, find themselves and settle the dust. Then he can come back and live his life. That to me, they don't go visit his family right now because they can do anything, any kind of way. But let me say something to the Liberian people, the ministers, Mr. Kimon, the ministers are not working. Why in the world, first of all, Mr. Kimon, you go to work, do you have TV in your office?
Some people do.
Why would the minister then go to Mr. Kimon? When I come to my mom, I'll give finance ministry. I also go to finance ministry and I didn't see TV there. Because you're working to the model figure area there. I also go to the education, myself, where education, I didn't have TV there. So why would all the ministries then get TV in their offices, then they get bed or in the offices? Why are they working? Are they working? Or they just go to where to watch TV and sleep? They are working. Because the time you take to sit outside, require people to put your fingers and your brain together to find how many cars they have in the country for 6 years ago to find who have it, you won't be watching TV.
No.
You won't be, because they go to where the African show they can be watching. Mr. Kibano, I told my serious thing. Then they lay children and they lay one and on, and then they'll say, do the job, and then the chief, then when you finish high school, they even know what they know how to start the job. Then they'll get the deputy that already also be above them, will do the job. Then at the end, they get on the coat and tie and get in the car and go to the really working in that, bro. They won't be looking for TV in their room there. They won't be looking for TV.
No.
But as we pray, every mother and wife, husband, you go to bed, they'll pray for our president. Because Joseph Walker, that on Parent Costa keeps in that Mr. Solomon Swan. That man can't forgive people. I want to say everything that happened in Liberia, it started with Joseph Walker. That man is not innocent of nothing in Liberia. He tried by all means to think he can denigrate George Weah. That man built his reputation for the trash. When you were eating apple beer, Abidjan supermarket for the dumper, Joseph Walker, you were nowhere around.
Yeah.
You were playing soccer, you were playing kanga ball with all shoes on, all slippers. Joseph Walker, you were nowhere around. The blessing that man get point in life. Any play you're playing, it will fall right on your foot. Your son that in China right now, that for drugs, to detoxing for drugs, you arresting you.
No.
They want to pass around the most expensive car now in Liberia. They're going to go bring drugs and lie to Liberia all over the world and bring 15. You arresting you. But at George Weah, any evil they play, their generation, their unborn grandchildren, their born children, their wife, their unborn wife children, all of them will fall on the ground and die.
What kind of on what?
The unborn grandchildren, the grandchildren, the side chicks, then all of them. Yeah. Because you stand there and the person playing evil, all of you will fall on the ground and drop.
Absolutely.
And another thing is like a hall that's scaring me, man. Somebody was on LARO, the Liberia Public Radio today.
LPR.
That man was, LPR, that man was brave enough, all that great in here, to sit on that platform and tell the world that the Zoko came to Liberia during George Weah during George Weah time. Can you imagine? I just wrote on what part of the world are you living? Are you on Pluto or on Earth? And I just turn my channel off because I let her get pressure for stupid name, Mr. Kimo. You see now in America and you lying at that. So this is sickening. Mr. Weah, President Weah, Weah, you mind your children there from scratch. You suffer with your husband behind your children. Nobody put drugs behind it. They sweat and they accomplish their own thing because they follow blessing. Take your children from Liberia right now. Your husband can stand the heat. He survive in the heat and he can stand the heat. Let your children leave Liberia because they put doing everything possible to denigrate your name.
Yeah.
President Joseph Boakai didn't even get it first way all the 90 days. The 100 day coming. He didn't even know how to start. He didn't know how to lie to the people because all the lies are finished. Nobody if you new lie. 2024 lie started too early. It finished.
For me,
So I beg
what
God.
Mama Gay
The
say,
houses
I
are
don't agree
burning
with
in
him.
Liberia. Joseph Boakai ain't saying nothing about it, but he's still employing thousands of people. He's still there employing people.
Yeah.
Employing people. You people one is saying different the mansion and the small when you drum the car get to you put one crush right there. He still have for me, so we are a family there.
Thank you
And
very much, Josh.
they play, you see, they will not succeed. In Jesus' name.
Thank you very much. Absolutely. Thank you. Lama get Wayne. Let's take Miss Kwa. Sis Orita Kwa. Welcome.
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Kema. Hi, family.
Welcome. How you
You
doing?
know, yeah. We always telling people say they are Republicans or the opposition, the worker people, they are Republicans. And I really want to believe they embrace that name, not just embrace it, but embody it. Like all the things within the country, all the things Republicans doing in the country, then the exact thing the people from the get-go that what they've been doing in Liberia there. Lying on the president and planning and plotting, and now they're in power and they're not even do anything good for the Liberian people.
No.
Yeah. All the way Trump, all the crazy thing that Trump did, because of hatred, they voted for him. And he Liberian man said that boom he's in a truck today. Yeah. They can't find him. So all that they're doing it to themselves. The Liberian people will see it. I know it is painful, it is hurtful, it is disheartening. It's like we knew they were never going to do anything good, but not this early. I mean, it's mind-boggling.
It is.
They're doing it to themselves. People are seeing it. I don't care how long they stay over there. Nothing good they will do in our country. Nothing good, because the way they went there from lies.
The lies.
Where if I'm talking about what a term he used, that a thing that I finish forgetting the English that he used. Craziness. We just have to keep praying for our country. We have to encourage each other, and God continue to bless our president, protect him and his family. Okay, family.
Thank you very much. No doubt. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Famula.
Yes, Mr. Gilman, how you doing?
I'm awesome, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm going to comment on this fire situation today, okay?
Yeah.
There was a fire on 12th Street. The community dweller, they did their best. They broke the wall in,
Yeah.
The fire truck came late. They put the fire off, okay?
Uh-huh.
When they got to putting the fire off, the people were there plenty. They started shooting the water in the air. And people were taking part dancing. From the fire truck, after they put the fire off. And the deputy director, but there he is child, the man that they don't send there.
Yeah.
So they were putting the water up in the air, they put dancing, already had him real.
Uh-huh.
Now when they called them to go to the other fireplace, they waste up.
They didn't have any water.
So they had to join the people before digging water from the well. How will you go? You already know you have got issue with water.
Yeah.
You put the fire off and you start shooting the water in the air. People rejoicing,
Wow.
Yeah. So the person say, you got no water. Why you came here?
Why you came here? I'm telling you. It's like they will go and see first whether it's true fire there before they go back and bring water.
Well, what was that director with anyway? He got in a car, he walking around, he busy. Come on, man. He put a law. They know what they're doing, I swear.
Yeah. Sad.
I can sit down here, I say, Jesus Christ.
Sad. Very
It's
sad.
though.
Very sad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Very sad. Let's take thank you very much, Brother Famula.
You can say, They say I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what we do.
I'm telling you.
We just gotta pray, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, my brother, you take care.
Thank you very much.
Okay, right.
651-6886. Hello. Hello. Is this Comfort Wilson, Minnesota? Hello. 651-6886. Hello. Okay, let's take Wilton Ketter. Ketter, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Brother Gilman. Like to say hi to everybody on the panel. Brother Gilman, I heard you talking about 200 corrupt individual that it had on the listing for, I think, asset recovery, right?
Yeah.
The names are up there. Yeah. See, that some of the things that made the government popular. I mean, not unpopular for the people not to be informed. I bet
you gotta mute your phone. We'll come to you. Mute your phone in the back. We'll come to you.
All right. Comfort Wilson. Okay.
I bet
yes. You getting me?
Comfort, hold on. Keto, just hold on 1 second. Let her just go ahead. We'll come back to you. You'll end up. Yeah, Comfort, go ahead. Yeah.
I say the Liberian people should please tell the Bagali we want our peace.
Should tell that who?
Bagali. They should tell Bagali we want our peace. We don't want to lose our peace. Yeah, his name Bagali. So I beg you, tell him we need peace. Now I want to say his name is Bagali.
Thank you very much. Comfort Wilson. Say we should tell Bagali we need our peace. Keto, go ahead.
Yeah, so as I was saying, Mr. Gilman, this listing, we only heard the listing on GHT, and the government and President Weah government never put the listing in a public display and shame me and shame those people, bring them to vote. I bet if Joseph Boakai government will lay hands on some serious document, I know that document keep my Ellen Johnson Salid on audit that is found on the table. And if this government in office now can get some serious information, tangible names of people, it will not waste time to put it out there for the people to be disgraced. And we can't play the thing like, oh, you know, we brother and sister, so let's talk it this way. The people you have to kill us. Right. I'll be honest with you, brother. These people are not decent people.
No, they're not
decent people.
No.
From what we see. And hearing, they got plans to do evil things in our country to people who they felt that they were in power and they were not supposed to be in power. Somebody who came from the slum community were living in Zingsha, now in literally their own Congo, they feel not entitled to that because he now, first class Liberian.
Yeah.
And all these things. And so we sit down, we talk about it, we laugh, but it's very, very serious. The hit is very serious in that country. The hit from this government and supporters towards the seditions. I'm telling you, you never hear the people talk about ANC supporters the way they talk about CDC supporters. You never hear them talk about the unit. Liberty Party supporters the way they talk about seditions. You understand?
Right.
They will never. And I just feel bad because when we try to even push this thing, some of our leaders will be so soft. And we gotta do this, gotta do that. Why are the people trying to kill us? Don't you know I got a report today from my area back home that somebody say if anything they will go and seize, they will check my property because like President Weah came to do my property.
You're joking.
You're joking, man.
Yeah.
You're joking.
I'm telling you. Seriously. Seriously. You see, we don't talk about it. I don't know how the man to go and find my team. We don't talk about the government, so the government give money.
You gotta mute your line in the back there. 646. We're coming to you. Mute your line.
What I'm doing
your property must be off the chain.
I can afford to build that kind of property in Liberia.
Yeah.
So it means that while we're talking about President Weah, you are giving us money, the money we took and build. I built my propaganda platform.
But it's
I was like,
okay.
really?
It's okay for a man who has not received a paycheck in Martin Colley to build what he's building. It's okay.
Yeah.
And
I said,
no
that's good.
questions asked.
I said, you're trying. You're trying. You're going to try and see what I can do. If you succeed, fine. But you're going to succeed so I can die. But if I survive, the kind of calamity that will happen will not be easy. But I think that person was just joking and talking crap under their head.
Right.
But this the kind of people we got, Brother Gil, man. The kind of people we got. This man tried. This the only Liberian I see that tried the best for our country to make the people smile.
Yeah.
All the other people that kill our people, they put it on a pedestal. They made a hero. Charles Taylor, hero. Prince Johnson, hero. Roosevelt Johnson, hero. George Bolin, hero. Just soon as say Joe Weah, the men are evil men.
Evil man. Yeah.
The man went, yeah, man. And I wonder what kind of country we have.
Yeah.
So Bwaka, they need a scandal upon scandal. Fire 2 times of government. They put all he the best man. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. And thank God we have a platform that we will be speaking. We'll not sit down and be quiet.
No.
And for me, when I go on platform, I don't care to laugh. I tell people how I feel. They didn't joke with us. When President Weah was there, they call him inept. They call him all kinds of names.
Yeah.
They call him Solomon Swan. And when I come on the platform, when I call my name, my people, you just listen to me and forgive me. I know our platform is a platform of civility, but sometimes we have to speak the way the people speak. They say to treat a bad, so you got to treat it with bad medicine.
Bad medicine. Yeah.
Or else they will continue walking on you. The last time when I caught that man sleeping, whatever, everybody, oh, my man, can you say, yeah, we can use it there. When the people speaking that thing, they don't, yes, they insult you.
They do.
They insult you.
Yeah.
And they want you to be moderate when you're talking to them. Did you listen to the information minister? That means you'll be on a reload, class reload.
Yeah.
You will be insulting President Weah. But when he went on that interview that day, what the interview when he went, I think he went to closing argument and he went to spoon. I was listening to him.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't talk to people like that. You can't talk to government officials and say they are grown up boys when Samuel Jackson said, oh, these grown up toys went on the street and were taking people's stuff. And I said, why you call government official grown up boys? When did you get to know that government official should not be called grown up boys?
Yeah.
So
and when Bwaka was talking about, we don't need other that we're going to cut them out. He was nodding his head in agreement.
In agreement.
In agreement.
You can't sit down. Yesterday, in fact, you continue to insult President Weah people. Even though they may other office, you continue to call them gangster, thugs, and whatever. Yeah. But when they say when they give you one description of yourself, and you take offense to that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because they know that we will not speak that way. So the day we hear us speaking that way, it's a big offense. That's not how it works.
Right.
Me, I believe in, and be honest with you, the Liberian political in an eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye.
Yeah. And you cost my man.
Sometimes it's necessary.
Yes. Yeah. And you cost my man, I cost you man right there. You tell me my president is inept, I think the president is a dummy, he's old, he's a sleepy, whatever. I won't talk on the show because I will say, hey, my man, you got me.
Wait.
What I said. We're not a push around.
No.
We are equal as they are. It's just that the Liberian people getting the space to govern. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't mean that you're more Liberian than me. As a matter of fact, you are my servant. I employ you. Right. You work for me.
Correct.
You know, it's not the other way around. Maybe that the people in Liberia think now when you're in government, then you be shy. No, those days over. No big shot when in government. No. We are the employer. We employ you. You work for me. You don't dictate to me. No. I tell you what to do. Because if you don't do what I want you to do, when we rise up, you're gonna be running. You at our mercy. That's how it's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
But we give the people too much leeway, and they walk over us. They say all kinds. They cast together. They talk bad about our in government. The other government is still on our kids. Because we still sitting back there looking at it, for the sake of peace. Yeah, we can still keep the peace and cause each other up. We ain't fighting.
No. Thank you very much.
I talk hard to you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Gilman.
Thank you very much. Wilton Ketter, New Haven, Connecticut. The number is from, I believe, Grand Rapids, 646-7142. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Your name?
Steve. I'm calling you actually from New York.
Steve?
Yeah.
Steve who? Welcome.
Program, I was just listening to the program, and you said information you got to get concerning former President Weah's son, but you didn't name your source. I don't know, but I don't think such information should be because I think it's a fake news and information.
Let's take our last caller here. 585-0849. Hello.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much, Mr. Gilman.
and the rest of the panelists.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all were in prayer, for the nation.
Right.
Because the Papa himself, like we say, I don't know what yardstick the people using to evaluate him and George Weah. The people, they are on different planet, man. They think George Weah did for that country.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even close. Even George Weah's son. And the fail to know that George Weah, beside even Liberia, is the most popular Liberian all around the world.
All around the world, yeah.
All around the world. He's popular and he's kind, and the people took a kindness to be either laziness or being, somehow I don't understand it. And it's strength. It's because he got strength. He got peace of heart for the Liberian people. Look at the sacrifices the man had made. What was Buakai? Even the time he was, former vice president, what did he do in Liberia? What was the thing that he did for Liberian people? What can the Liberian people account for that Buakai have done in Liberia? Nothing.
Nothing.
And they just got these belly-driven guys, a lot of them that left from here and went over there to seek after job. They all there fighting one another. Look at the kind of North, excuse me for the expression. And sometimes George Weah himself, look, sometimes he need to play low. This is democracy. When things are happening, the people voicing their things out, and he need to calm down. The people need to express themselves too. Mm-hmm. They are Liberians. Because even during the election, because of him, when anything happened and some of those people try to express themselves, he will calm them down and everybody get laid low. But with the Unity Party, they can do anything, go cursing at people, all those violent and things.
Right.
So it kept the sedition of people who were supporting him to be somehow, like a discipline. They just left behind, like if we won't do something, our leader will say no. And so they all just kept quiet because the man is humble. The man loved peace. He didn't want any fight throughout the whole process of the election. You think they got monopoly over violence? No, they don't have monopoly over violence. We are all Liberians. That's the place we all from. Right. And let them be aware, because the part about it, the world we live in and that technology, no matter what you do, we all got your pictures, we got everybody. You do something over there and you think you can live in the United States here and be free or not be free, my brother, you will pay the price of it. Because nowhere you will go and hide, we are all around. No matter what you do, be aware. Waka Opa is already old, but his children or other people will have to pay the price. So the Liberian people are not sleeping. So let them be there and be creating all these craziness and things they will go free with impunity. It will not happen, my brother.
It will not happen.
So, let them know what they're doing now. They better be very, very, conscious. Let them be sober hearted. Be level-headed, man. Don't go eye stupid in Liberia. You do it. Our children or the other people, we are there, we are seeing it, and you can't hide. We all live in the world.
Absolutely.
But
thank you.
Yeah, but thanks a lot, brother.
No doubt. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Let's go to our panelists and analysts here to sum up in a minute or two each. Let's begin with the lady here, Rosalind Wenley.
Sir.
Yeah. Your takeaway from the show tonight.
Yeah, I think we dealt with the issues fully. The men were very forceful.
Sorry, Rosalind. We're not taking any more callers, please. We're not taking any more callers. And go ahead, Rosalind. I will do my own closing too.
Yeah, Mr. Gilmore, thank you so much for the show. It was, I think, everybody spoke, forcefully and with a lot of wise words. And For me, the advice for Champ leaving the country, I don't think is, I don't think it's the right advice. He can be there and take precaution instead of I can let us say he ain't got a right to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the father got securities, he can protect him, and he got to swear, take oath that they will really, protect him when he goes out there. And,
Yeah,
and then,
he part of the former first family.
exactly.
Obama daughters don't go out without Secret Service.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
they have to protect him. But to say, for people to suggest that he should leave the country, no, that's what they want.
yeah.
That's what they want.
That's what the cowards want. Yeah,
Yeah, the cowards, that's what they want. No,
yeah.
we're chasing out of here. Who are you to chase Champ out of Liberia, or
Out
to
of
chase
Liberia.
President Weah out of Liberia?
Right.
When the nation was scattered up in pieces, it was President Weah that sacrificed himself and his family. He and his wife came there
Mm-hmm.
and brought a peaceful dove from the plane for peace.
Yeah.
That was somewhere in the 90s.
Absolutely.
So who are these phony people to say Champ, might chase Champ out of the country?
What kind of people?
Phony.
Funny. Who plotted the payroll?
Eh?
Who plotted the payroll?
So
Glenn.
serious. So funny looking people there. Champ love to be in Liberia.
Of course.
He loves to be in Liberia, and I can see President Weah want the children to be there with him. For the funny looking people that will come suggest thinking that they got Liberia. What the heck is wrong with them? For me, my advice to the president, Cham has a right to security, let him protect him. And Cham, when you go out there, Papa, don't forget your bag. Just like when you're in America or any high places where you are not familiar with, you always watch your bag. You just be vigilant. But I don't think it's right for people to scare him out of the country, to leave the country, and what have you. He's been there all this while when his father was president. So we pray that nothing stupid, happen with their
Happens. Right.
plots, and that all their plots will go against them. So I always want to believe. I just want to believe that one of those things they started setting up with Billy the son, to make
Mm-hmm.
it appear as if to say we'll start with Billy T,
Yeah.
we'll start with Billy T, then we can set Champ up because they are of the same peers,
Right.
a lot of stuff that you cannot erase. But I don't think the young man should be chased out of his country. He loves to be there.
Yeah.
Champ being all over the world already,
There's no one like home.
nowhere like home.
Thank
Even
you.
me.
Absolutely. Thank you
I
very
want to
much.
be in Liberia.
Yep.
No. No.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
Keta, I'll give you 30 seconds and then we'll go to Tamasa. Wilton Keta.
he has a means to be there. Let him be there.
Let him be
And
there.
then he has some protection too.
Right.
That funny looking perpetual in the country. Why must Champ leave and they stay?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh, Mr. Gilman?
Yeah.
Oh, you can give me 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh, I sent you a video. I don't know if you have seen it.
I'll watch it after the show.
Yeah, it's about that black sand, I think. The
Yeah.
machine and also. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, so thank you again for the show. I mean, we gotta be really aggressive on these people. You ain't time to time. You ain't no honeymoon time. Gotta be aggressive on them because their intention is to cause damage as much as possible to CDC.
Mm-hmm.
They know CDC is a threat to their stealing. And to be honest with you, if they don't do well, CDC is going to come back. If the CDC does come back, the people will not look at UP face anymore.
No.
It will be history. So these guys are doing everything, will show everything, and it's true. The president hierarchy, not only the president family,
right,
people that are close to him, Pinabono, the Scalasco, all these people, they should be careful because these guys will do
anything, yeah,
to link them to this president and to make him look really, really bad in the eyes of Liberian people.
Absolutely.
So they gotta take precaution, and we're gonna amplify this message. We're gonna amplify it, and I guess AB tomorrow you see you're gonna put on AB or they will tell AB about it so you can bring the point and show.
Absolutely.
Let them do that.
Yeah.
On the bigger platform so they can hear it. It's important.
Yep.
So thank you so much for the show.
Thank you very much. Dilano Tamasa.
Yeah, the watchman. Yeah, thank you again. Thanks to Word on that. But as something caught my attention. You know, I've been following this issue about a lot of the areas, you know, ministry, the other agency that the Blackite administration trying to just cut people off. And one of the good things they find are they always pin these people and just, you know, put them in a category that judge we are people. And more especially they painted these people in a negative way that these people, you know, they're not even succeeding as a Liberian. And I think to categorize people because they enter government in a administration, and because of that, and you want to categorize and say these are we are people, and then you're trying to lay everybody off. I think it's a wrong thing. I think it's a dangerous precedent. And I believe that looking at Omen Bwaka to be an 80-year-old person who have, you know, been in public offices for so long, and to come up with such a divisive tactics, I think it's a dangerous precedent for our country.
Yeah.
When President Weah took over, he didn't even say categorize people to say Ellen people. He didn't say for the 12 years people were there, he left everybody because he believed these are Liberians.
Right.
Why they were employed during the Ellen administration, but they are Liberians.
Absolutely.
So for people to be employed under President Weah administration, and then for the Black-eyed people to come out and check categorize them as we are people instead of Liberians, and yet trying to lay them off, I think it is a wicked and devilish precedent that President Bwaka is setting. And that is why that even to the protests that they are talking about either in this April or maybe in May, we believe it's a just cost. We believe this is a rallying point for Bwaka and his administration to understand that these people are Liberians. They are entitled, it is their country, and they have the right to work. But to bring them to say because they went into government or into public offices at the administration of Weah, and you just want to just bundle them out and you just associated them instead of not Liberian, but you say we are people.
Yeah.
Even if you say we are people, Weah is not a Liberian. He's not a leader. So as an old person can come up with that kind of mentality. And a person that just, and I mean, just analyze it for yourself, you know, the wise man. I think we are beyond this particular story, and we'll work along with all of the forces in Liberia, the forces of good, to make sure that we defend our country and we defend our laws. Right. Because if we allow such a thing to happen tomorrow, others will implement the same thing, looking at the trump card or the blueprint or this Black card man. The next thing I want to stress on is President Weah will not change this. And will not even say renege on this. President Weah will be on the ballot 2029. And I just want for it to sink in the head of these people.
Yeah.
And these are things that trick on everything that happened. In fact, they were surprised. They thought that President Weah was just leaving to just go on a holiday because he's out of the whole presidential something and just saying goodbye. But to listen to Len Yunjin Nangbe telling them clearly that 2029, the CDC, we are very clear to our agenda. We don't pretend We don't tell stories, but we want to make you a leader. We'll make you a leader. The agenda to continue with President Weah on our ticket remains number one, and only number one. So that you understand that.
Remains unabated.
The next thing is this challenge thing from the LMP people. It sounds so comical. Like the fun, I never believed that LMP would have written such a release. That you'll be mandating people from those that have garages to tell you who have stolen cars. Yeah. To say one tire boss, the man want to change your tire, the man that owns the garage must contact the police.
Yeah.
For example, as you said, Mr. Gilmore, where you are changing, you want to go, you got your car, you want to go change the color and do some body work on it. The man should contact the police before he do his job.
Yeah.
So I think we are heading somewhere. I don't know. I don't understand this. But these are the people that say they are sophisticated.
Mm-hmm.
They have experience.
Sophisticated
food. But experience is dimensional. You can get a bad experience and a good experience.
Yeah.
I just leave it that way. But thank you so much for the opportunity.
No doubt. Thank you very much, Dilana Tamasa and Brother Connor, AB.
Yeah, my brother.
You gonna define sophisticated foods?
Those sophisticated fools are the people that
educated. They say what? Educated idiots.
Completely. They're educated, but you're indeed an idiot.
Yeah. They are educated, but they lack direction and wisdom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Educated, but you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, on a serious note. But the thing about it, firstly, to get started with, it's just completely mind-boggling. Do you know how many vehicles, salvage vehicles, goes to Liberia?
Yeah.
All these salvage cars that people buy and take them in their favorite countries to fix.
Mm-hmm.
So are they going to be reported? Because they say when they see any car with an accident mark, you must go report it.
Go report it.
Are you kidding me?
So dummy.
People take thousands of salvage vehicles to Liberia, fix them.
Mm-hmm.
Either to use it personally or to sell it and so on and so forth. And for you to sit there and give those kind of instruction, whatever it is,
right,
it's a sad thing, my brother. It is a sad thing that I don't know where they are hailing to.
But not normal, man.
Quite honestly. But again, let the word go forth that George Weah is on the ballot 2029. No if and but about it.
No.
So they better start dealing with that. But let me tell you this. The Unity Party in its current composition, they are in the mindset that what they did to today erase the loop and lap. They got a mindset that the entitlement spirit. It leave it there. They want to be a one-party state, a one-party country.
Correct.
Seriously. Because this is what it did today. You don't have Liberian Action Party and Liberian Unification Party in our country. They took that and amalgamated, they put them together today to call them one party or the Unity Party.
Yeah.
So it's what that's the reason why they feel that entitlement spirit. They feel that they are entitled, they feel the arrogance and everything. That nobody else supposed to be in Liberia political existence but Unity Party. You understand? And it's crazy. I mean, it's going to be a tooth for tooth because those things that they talk. Look at the Patriot Honda. You sat there and then you call your class reloader, whatever reloader, insulted George Weah unabated. And then you can't talk about today. You say, oh, they're not supposed to talk to government official. Government official, my fault, man. Come on. I don't want to hear that thing for this kind of somebody like that.
Yeah.
I
think we got to open the microphone again, maybe on Friday. Yeah. We don't get to say the people got to talk. So we got to open the microphone again on Friday.
Indeed.
Let's do that. Yeah.
You saw to this man unabated. With all the moral dignity to say, oh, this is the sitting president. And you got to talk about funny people like Rose said, funny people talking about, oh, you're not supposed to talk to government official.
Yeah.
That's what I told you. The people that were in the street, those guys were gangster operating on steroids. I'm telling you. Yeah. What level of dignity somebody get to call the kind of people like that?
Yeah.
Passing around talking about, oh, you got this, looking at tax center, you gonna. The government of Liberia, have they ever come out to tell you that they stole money from them?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a missing thing that you're looking for? The right thing to do is that if there are missing items, it should be reported and documented and published.
That's right.
Typical example, in the United States, yeah, anything even if a missing person, the publisher is or missing person, this is the height of either or black man or white man, or to get the colors and everything. Yeah. And then anybody see them, please report it.
Please report it.
What wrong with you?
When they gave Amber Alert, they gave you the model of the car, the license plate, if they have those information, who's driving it, and all of that.
It started to it started to appear on the phone. Your phone started to get a light and everything. Do that and stop harassing people.
That's total harassment.
You win election, you stay angry. You feel so entitled. For crying out loud, where is the moral dignity? President Barker, your son worked at Maritime under the George Weah until he voluntarily stepped aside in 2022. Come on, huh?
After President Weah getting 75,000 to go take care of a pie, that one you're using to go also.
Yeah.
All Lebanese people. The moment they receive that 75,000, when you resign.
Again, my brother, it's a great show, and then quite honestly, whatever can be done to provide the maximum security, it should be done, and nothing there to rely on. We got to continue to speak the facts.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Great brother to be here.
No, thank you very much, Brother Connor, Rosalind, Delano, Tamasa, Wilton Keta, and all of our callers on here, Loma Get Wim, and all of you following. There was a caller that I think first time caller, but he been following the show. He said from New York, and he wasn't happy with the content of the show. And instead of asking question, he want to draw up conclusion that the information is fake news, and we muted him. We cut him off right away. Okay.
That was the best thing to do.
Every time we've come with information from sources that rely on the Digging Deeper department to relay messages to the Liberian people, messages for decision making, and tonight was one of those, or maybe two. The information surrounding Champ Weah about Unity Party government operatives plotting to plant drugs on him and have him arrested just because they want to implicate the president. I believe he's not happy because I said, and that's the fact, our source of this information is from the Unity Party. They can go investigate among themselves who all were in that gathering plotting. We're not going to disclose anybody's name.
You can't
all
do
right?
that.
That's the ethical violation in journalism.
Yeah. And because people believe in us that will protect their identities.
Oh yes.
We've broken so many news and information here on this platform. I was telling Rosalind about somebody coming from her background, her relative, perhaps coming to me to tell me something about her. Who am I not to believe it? And you will recall when we broke the news about the drunken pastor. See Levy
the Hennessy.
The Hennessy drinking pastor. When he told Mark Jabate, say you lie. When Mark Jabate tell you, you're too wet. You're too wet.
Is it Hennessy?
You West West. You say you a lie.
You a lie, that's all.
You say a lie, I don't get no too wet. But we keep
and I'm from West Point.
Yeah, from West Point. He said you not get a woman from West Point.
I know that woman.
Yeah. That it made some of his family members to get vexed with him. And the thing about it, I spoke with these his first cousins. I spoke with these people from 2 different states about the same day, different times, and they corroborated the information. And to this day, none of them know that I spoke with the other one. Until now, I'm talking, but they don't know the man get only 2 relatives. He got plenty. So they don't know the 2 that talked to me to give me the information. And it was detailed information that people in New Jersey were like, Gilmore, how you got this information? Yeah. About his wife, little sister that was living with them, that he messed with, and then they put the lady out. The lady was graduating high school that year. They put her out in the New York, New Jersey area. She ended up with a drug lord, and the drug kingpin rented a place for her, and he could not make up with her folks to pay them their money whatsoever. And they were looking for him. They didn't find him in that apartment. That how they killed the little girl. Yeah, that how they killed the little girl. That story, nobody knew that story.
Damn.
It happened several years ago. So people were shocked when I brought that story up to discuss it. That's some of the things that took Levi Martin from Unspoon. All right. He never came to attack me to say anything because that was the fact. All right. So many times we stole a lot of stories here. We brought a lot of information to the fold to discuss with you. And one of the reasons people trust us with information, we will speak it, we will say it, regardless who is about. We will say it. We've broken information about CDC and our officials that were not pleasant, and we stood by it. Okay, so if you don't like what we say here, what we do here, don't come insulting. You can come challenging the information, but don't come and
switch the channel.
Yeah, you can switch the channel, call to challenge the information, but don't come to ridicule what we do, what we say here. Okay. Until that, let's stay and remain brothers.
Yeah, me know. This is my meditation. Yeah. Rastafari.
My imperfection.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
We are brothers. We are brothers.
You know
yeah. Please give me your attention. We are brothers because you are my inspiration.
You know you're my inspiration.
In our introduction. Oh yeah, there should never be no agitation. So we can make the right decision. We are better. There should never be dissatisfaction. So you can judge me by my imperfection.
My imperfection.
We are better.
Brotherly love is what we want.
Who gonna do how you nation. Oh Lord.
We are brothers. We are sisters. We are one family. There shouldn't be any agitation. Well, folks, thanks a whole lot.
In our inspiration.
That does it for us here tonight
No
on the global stage.
In our intention. We are ready.
And thanks to all of you on the YouTube channel.
Let me see
Our new subscriber on the YouTube channel as well.
No argumentation. No intimidation.
No intimidation.
In our congregation.
In our congregation, we are brothers.
Even though there's too much.
Thanks to Rosalie Welly,
But we are ready.
Abraham Kone, Delano Tamasa, and all of you that make the show such a great show. Our callers tonight, thanks a whole lot. Distributors of the show. Let's keep informing the Lord, the word. You can join us on the FM dial, where the entertainment never stops. Emin Black is on there 24/7. Because she's on the clock 18 hours every day. And as she said, Mr. Gamer, Junior Hard Talk is my energy. Keeps me going. You can join us there. Until then, I've been your host and announcer, Wow Michael Gilman. Bidding you a pleasant good night rest.
My meditation is my motivation. Let me know. Rastafari. Yeah. So much speculation. That bring us segregation. Who gonna do our evaluation? So no tension in our nation. Oh Lord, accept my supplication. No matter the topic. Rastafari, never lazy, never fearful. Till I see eye.
Josh.